Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome. My name is Jerry. You're watching 3DHP, and this is the Jerry Show, where we go live every Saturday, 12 p.m. Pacific on YouTube, Twitch. We are live. We've got people in the back room. We hang out and we talk about 3D printing, lasers, resin, CNC, painting. Sometimes we even talk about food. We do this each and every Saturday. Been doing it for a couple years now, and once again, my dog is here. Have a cracker, making lots of noise. But I hope everybody had a great week, had a great Thanksgiving, and you're now printing and getting. Hey, we're back again. I don't know what happened. Let me try to pull everybody in. That was crazy. Hello, Matt.
Hey, everyone.
What is going on, everybody? This is crazy.
You hit me when I was talking.
Twice.
Man, I don't know what happened. That happened 10 minutes ago. All my screens just shut down. Well, let me close a couple screens here. I don't know what's going on. I got Windows 11 put on my computer, and I don't know what the hell is happening.
You have Cox Communications.
I know. I had like 89 screens running, everything shut down, and now it's not giving me an option to hit the restore button, restore all of them like it just did. So this is crazy.
Well, I got 2 gigabit service. We could make this the Kenny show.
Or the Matt show.
Oh man, that was crazy.
Somebody stressing up already?
Matt, how much speed do you have?
1 gig.
Yeah, I got 2.
Yeah, I can get 2.5 gigs now next week.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know.
It actually is 2. Yeah, I think it's 2.5. I think you're right. Yeah,
on Black Friday, I was going to go back to StreamYard because they had a special for $26.99 instead of $44.99. But it said at the end of December it goes back to $44.95. It wasn't a 1-year Black Friday special like they had last year when I done it all 12 months for $10. So I messaged them. They didn't get back with me. I asked in their Facebook group. They didn't respond. No idea. But we'll try again. I just don't have everything else running like before.
Zach froze a second ago. He was going like this.
Yeah, no, it's weird because on the StreamYard it all froze as well, but on the YouTube it didn't freeze.
The Matt's frozen.
Oh, it did it again.
It's your turn.
I'm not frozen.
Oh, he blinked. Yeah, I'm moving.
I'm just keeping very still.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and see, I got my alien layer in here now. It's an i9. It's supercharged, so I think I have no more freezing jokes. And I'm using Chrome. If you use Firefox, you got a chance of being locked. Frozen. If you use Firefox. I think that's what it was. Firefox is over the years starting to go down a hill, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened here.
I went by the volume. Sorry.
DLD Designs, thank you very much for the $5. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Very, very, very awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, you had a drum beat. Ooh.
Yeah, built in this program, there's a few things.
Yeah. And I can hear a dog growl too. So, yeah, you must have that button too.
Yeah, that's live. Leave me alone. Oh man, that's a bummer. I had a bunch of other stuff running and it's no longer running. The drop game I had set up and my wheel was set up, and man. Okay, the Google form and wheel is still there. I don't know why that happened. Like I said, I put Windows 11 on here before the show. We're sitting here talking, and all of a sudden, my window for YouTube, which I had it popped out where I just seen chat, it went down. I hit reload, all my screens blink, all my apps shut down, all my monitors are still running.
Okay, you said it right there, because I remember what you said last time I was here, because I wasn't here last week, that you had to use a fix because your computer wasn't Windows 11 compliant. Sounds like this fix probably somewhere in the Windows 11 platform is screwing with you.
I hope not.
Well, that might be it. Something to consider.
Hmm.
The only
Yeah,
thing I
no, I
wasn't
need to get a new
compliant
computer
with,
too.
I have a Ryzen 7 1800X. I would have to have had a 2000 or above. So I was just like, 2 processors below its requirement or something. But I got around it easy enough when I installed.
What I want to do is I'm probably going to get one of those motherboard bundles where you get a chip and memory with it. That's all really what I need, and then switch it around, and then keep my old hard drive what I have in there, and it's basically just like a little slot what I put my hard drive in. And it's only this wide and this not this long and this very thin. It's like a card what I pop in, memory card, and that's just easy to take out and replace and put new one in. And yeah, but I don't know what I'm gonna spend on it yet or what I want to get. I know I need a powerful motherboard, with a good chip in it and lots of memory.
Hey, Jerry.
The programs I'm running. I only have 16 gigabytes in here.
Sound alert and the drop game I'm going to keep turned off and see if that solves the problem. That way I can narrow down how many windows are open.
I was at Smurf today.
Nice.
Oh, I'm jealous. How was it?
It was good. I thought there gonna be more known people there, but there were quite a few people there, but not many as last year's. I saw Graham, 3D Musketeer. I saw Sam Prentice. I saw Mr. Badali. No, Badali. No. I always get his name wrong. Thanks to Sam Prentice. And
good guy.
Yeah, I saw the guy. Oh, what's his name? He builds the war run sometimes, a lot of times on YouTube. He got a big beard, bushy beard. Oh, what's his name? I saw him a couple times over there. Yeah. There were maybe like total of 10 YouTubers there compared to 30 or 35 last year.
Probably a lot more. You just didn't recognize them.
Oh no, I recognize people pretty good in faces. So,
See Nero there?
no. I
Teaching
saw.
Hey, Vincent.
Teaching tech.
No,
I don't think
see
Michael
him.
leaves Australia much. I think he's too busy.
No, definitely not him. I saw 3D Printing Bunny. And what's the other guy's name? Yeah, there were quite a few people. I'm bad with names. So
That's all good. Same here.
And I actually saw on one of the booths one of the items I have designed. So one of the makers actually companies who took one of my designs and put it on the stand. Yeah. I mean, It was just a Polymaker logo. It was actually that Polymaker logo up there, but just smaller. So, yeah. Interesting.
All right. So I got a new thing to figure out why that happened. The only thing that's changed is Windows 11's on the computer. So
look what I got from Polymaker.
And Chroma!
Yeah, I got the gray from them.
Oh, the Starlight?
No, it's just Chroma gray. I think it's part of the CMYK gray.
Okay.
Yeah, look quick.
Every time I've gone on there,
No, it's not the CMYK. It's the regular gray.
every time I've gone on there to order stuff, it always wants to give me the old packaging versus the new. Like the Polycon one, it wants to give me the old packaging. What's up with that?
Polymaker US? I don't know.
Yeah.
All the Panchromas came out with new packagings. That's all they had for Panchroma.
And the guys at Polymaker gave me a couple t-shirts too.
Ooh. The filament. I love it.
Nice.
And I bought this. Well, my wife bought it to support the charity, you know.
That was like a handmade.
And we bought some raffle tickets, so I didn't buy much. So I wanted to buy, but I didn't have the money. And not many people actually sold as last year. Last year, a lot of people sold filament, and the filament companies like Polymaker did. Saw some of them last year, I think, giveaway, and Cookie Cat. The Cookie Cat filament company was 2 here, and they didn't have much filament either.
Yeah, Chris Mink. I went from Windows 10 to 11. I've got Pro on this computer. My garage computer has Home on it. And right before the stream, I had about 10 tabs open, everything ready to go. I had an error on one screen for Windows. I had my YouTube chat popped out, and for something happened, I had an error. I hit reload. It shut down all my tabs. So I popped back in. I started the stream. And while everybody is here, when I was talking, before I even brought anybody in, blink, they all blinked out again. So now I don't have as many tabs open. I don't know why that happened, but I'm running 11 Pro right now. My computer wasn't compatible. I found a way to get around it, and I'm running 11 Pro. First time I've had an error like that has been right now.
I think you were asked how did you go from 10 to 11? What was the workaround?
You can. I forget the name of the file I ran. There's a guy in a YouTube video, and you run this program, and there's one thing you have to edit somewhere, and it just gets around one of the requirements I had.
Zach, what are you doing? Are you trying to make a top hat? Or are you trying to balance how many filament rolls you can balance? Try to break the world record of filament balancing on your hat.
It's a Windows 11 problem. Yeah, it'd have to be a Windows 11 problem. It's never happened
Actually,
before.
That would be, hey, everybody, that would be good Guinness World Record. How many filaments you can stack on your head before they all collapse or you collapse?
I mean,
Vincent, I'm assuming if I don't open as many tabs, maybe it won't happen. I've got the drop game shut down and another program shut down. So if I don't have as many tabs open, maybe it'll be fine.
That's a talent, you know. If you can balance
Stream Elements, I got to have it open though.
yep, no, I can't do 4.
I've got to have Stream Elements running.
I have one Saturday in my life a week, and I'm sitting here watching this guy bounce filament on his head. That one Saturday a week in my life. Wow.
And you're welcome.
Kenny got a new computer on.
Oh, I made some new designs too.
Oh man.
My office got a new
I love having new.
This came from my office, this Alienware. The one the
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Vincent coming in. Hey Vincent.
Hey everybody.
The one in the this is the office computer. The office got a new computer, and that's an iBuy Power Tower. It's nice. The video card is huge.
Vincent, you look real snowy for some reason.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe because of the light. Hold on.
What's your camera? Definitely your camera.
Had enough. Okay. Hello.
And here, I designed it in 2 pieces basically, and you
no
can.
clue what it is.
Ooh.
Let me check.
Oh,
You see this little hole?
Give the
Put
camera
like
a
a
minute.
little. You can put like a little square to align it, basically.
Okay.
I have a little
Alignment.
pack. Oh, here you go. Here's a pack. Here's one of the packs. And you just shove them in this little square. And then once you finish, you put a little bit of glue in it. But I didn't glue this one yet. And
Okay.
I think that looks pretty good. I didn't do any white, black stripes. Normally, the turtles, when I make them, like this one is one of my designs too, but this one have black stripes. I think the red one might be a little bit better and cleaner looking, compared to this red. It's the same red. No, it's a different red, I think. Yeah, I think it's a different company. Yeah. So.
One's darker than the other.
Hey, Vincent,
but sorry.
you've heard of this problem I'm having where all my tabs shut down?
Yeah. Happened to me the last update of Windows 11. Shutting off in the middle of just watching YouTube or anything else, just shuts off my browser. And after that, I had network issues. Basically, I cannot connect to my storage server that runs Windows 11. Where all my hard drives are on. I cannot connect to it anymore because they shut off the function of network connection. You need the Pro version. And they are doing so much stuff with Windows 11, it gives a lot of problems. It's online, you can read a lot of messages about it.
Yeah, I've been watching different videos. When I got around it, I forget the name of the program. The guy in the video did. He said, you download this program, and anyway, it gets around. There's one check that I got around. That was on my motherboard being like 2 versions too old. The 2017 motherboard, Ryzen 7 1800X. It would have been a Ryzen 7 20 or 2000, then it would have been fine, but it's like right before that. And it got around it. It worked fine, and I've done it on both my computers, home and Pro in here. First time this has happened where I had all these windows open, like 10 tabs on 3 monitors, and then right before the screen blinked, they went out. I came back with one window. I hit the restore button. It opened them all back up, and then right at the beginning, right before I guess you got on when I was doing my intro, blink, they all went out again. But this time it didn't ask me to restore all my windows. It just
Here's the big question I've got. Why did you need, if everything was working in 10, why did you feel the need to go to 11 when you knew
because starting next year, Windows 10 is no longer supported, and eventually it won't run on nobody's computer eventually. So you either go to Linux or something else, or you go to Windows 11. If Microsoft didn't want people to hack it and get around it, like the guy said in the video, they could stop all this and nobody would be able to get around it. But they basically want you to go spend more money and upgrade the hardware.
Actually, 11, pretty much. I mean, when I went from 10 to 11, it was free.
Jerry,
ladies and gentlemen, Fragments. Hey, Frag.
Jerry, read the screen, this chat, Dan 3D prints.
Getting my speakers.
Okay.
I've got no clue, Jerry, what it is with the color of my camera. I think because I'm using Brave instead of Google.
I'm sorry, my condolences.
Your motors go out, or what happened on that, Dan? Everything can always be replaced. Chris Mink, thank you for resubscribing on Twitch.
My condolences to AMS
Sounds
unit.
like a driver problem. I don't know. It's been fine for a week. Nothing's happened, but until I went to my live stream today. I don't know if I had 10 or 11 on last weekend. I don't remember. I think I was still running 10 last.
I know they are fiddling around with Windows 11 a lot the last couple of months.
Hey,
So
Bugman.
there's a lot of problems. I had my storage server. And basically I have to get everything out now and dump it on an external at the moment. I picked up an i7 system, so I can run Windows 11, or I'm thinking maybe doing Open Media Vault, and then drop everything on there, because I'm sick and tired this happening every time. Not connecting to my hard drives, cannot find the PC, and it's a Windows problem.
So even if you had the right hardware, it'd still be happening.
Yeah, I've got a Ryzen 7 3700 with
Okay.
a 3050 and 32 gigs of memory with a NVMe that can handle 6000 read and write, and I've got the same problems.
Huh.
I've got an 8-core processor in here, and I've got the same issues.
Yeah.
You should see on that new one in the house, that new computer. You should see the amount of CPUs and not our cores. 24.
I was looking into the new Epic one, 190 something.
Okay. Yeah, it costs bricks, but if you already have 11 installed and they shut down the loop, is it going to shut down everybody that's currently already running it? That got around the check? So that's what I wonder. Or that for future people that are going to try to change over and then they shut down all the problems.
Yeah,
How you going?
I
How's
wouldn't
it going, Craig? How you been?
Yeah,
But
they're
I
basically
can't.
trying
My
to
computer
get you
doesn't let
another
me.
Oh, I'm
system.
getting there. Just getting things set up.
I'm trying to upgrade my computer to Windows 11, but it doesn't let me from Windows 10. It's not compatible. And yet
I know, that's why I had to get around it.
Huh? You got around it?
That's what I told you. Watch YouTube
Yeah.
videos and they explain how to get around it. If you know how to edit your registry, I think it's in the registry. There's something you can change to get around it. But I ran a program. I watch YouTube videos. There's a guy that comes on. I can't think of the name of the channel, but I put everything on a thumb drive. And then once I ran this program, it gets around the check. It has the error. You click OK and it just ignores it, goes right around it.
Wasn't
With
Linus
my
Tech Tips
particular
just dropped the
motherboard,
video?
everything I had was compatible except for my motherboard. It was a 1700 instead of a 2000 or above. So, anyway,
Check on Linus Tech Tips. He just dropped the video how to do that.
there you go. That's it. Rufus. The program's called Rufus. There's a guy on that talks about running Rufus and he gets around it. That's exactly what it is. Thank you. I forget the guy's name, his channel.
Something good. That was a group called
Thank
Rufus
you.
back in the day. Tell me something. Anyways.
So, anyways, guys, I've not been in here a long time. Having some
It's all
problems.
good.
So what have you been working on, Vincent? How are things going? How's your son doing?
I still got a lot of problems with him, so yeah, and my health issues is not so good at the moment.
Old guy printing, what's
And-
going on?
No, nothing. My printer is completely down, and I changed my K1 for a laser. So the laser's coming in, and this one is gonna go to a friend of mine. So no 3D printing for the moment.
You only have one 3D printer?
Yeah, the rest I sold them. Yeah, I've still got a small resin printer over there.
Okay.
Looks like an Anacubic from here. I see yellow glass.
No, that's Volkslab.
Okay.
Wait, VoxLife has the same color?
Yeah, this is the washing. The yellow one is the washing cure station, and the red
Okay.
one is the Volkslab. So yeah, I've been tinkering around a little bit with all that stuff and working on my health issues, losing weight because I have to.
Somebody have a fire gun? Oh, yeah, fragments. I can hear
I had
fire
a lot
crackling.
Sorry.
I can hear fire crackling.
Yeah, he's got fire on the background.
Yeah, I see that now.
He's getting an insurance claim. That's what's happening right now. We're witnessing
Yeah.
insurance fraud. No.
So yeah, that's
Fire
why
stuff,
I wasn't in for the past couple of months.
Trying to get this MPCNC going.
Dave,
Hey,
Dave.
How goes it?
I was just
That
I was
maroon-
just sitting here chilling in the back. How's it going, Frags, Vincent? Zane?
I had to scroll down. I didn't see you there until I scrolled
Hey,
down.
you're not froze,
Looks
my
like
buddy.
Zach's
Yeah.
getting some tail on his face.
Yep.
Only the wrong kind of tail.
So Dave, this is going to be my familiar in our battle. He's going to have armor 2.
Oh no! See, we can't hurt the pets. No pets, no animals. I told you, no animals. It
I
must be
thought that
only
that
us.
was like some kind of fashion statement he was doing.
It is. This is
I like his
this is the
fashion.
gauntlet that's going to challenge Dave.
I like his. I do. I think he's okay. It'll be all right.
Oh my goodness!
Give your
Okay.
camera a chance to focus there. We can check you out. There you go. Looks good.
Yeah, still.
What did you
I have to
print that
reprint.
on?
So this so all of the black was done on the new FL Sun T1 Pro, and then all of the purple was done on the Q1 Pro, and it's all ASA. So I ran it fast, and this one came out real quick. And we're working on it's a chain sword, and it's too big, and it's in too many pieces over there. But it's I think like this long total. But we have a majority of it printed out over there. I'm not getting it. It's too much.
What's this long? That sounds like you're trying to have a date with a girl, and you're like,
It is.
give us
this-
actual measurements.
This. What is that? What is that? Roughly.
What is that, like Blue Beetle? Is that a Blue
48
Beetle
is
outfit?
this.
It's a
It's a shield. This is what's going to take the impact of that hammer,
Oh my goodness!
and this shield will survive.
What's it made of?
PTGCF,
Oh, that's good.
PTG high, CR. Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, a bonsai.
Yeah, I still have to clean this one up. Finished printing this one this morning, but I went to Smurf, or last night actually, finished printing. My wife cleaned it up a little bit, but I still have problems. You guys have problems with the supports right now with the bamboo that they're very tight and keep sticking? I did a filament calibration, but it's still
I haven't
happening.
used my bamboo in a while.
So
I gotta go check on one of my dogs to make sure she's not digging. I'll be right
well, I
back.
use what's it called? Tree support. But
You use a
still
tree
all
support.
the same problem.
Oh, I see. It's Heath Ledger up in the back of his head, back of his chair.
I'm just switching everything around. Look.
I made this, and the design you guys can download now free or on printables.
Soup dumpling.
Oh, I love it.
He's so cute.
I call it
so cute.
delightful dumpling.
Hey, Jose.
RGB.
Or
Hey,
Yeah, I've
Marshall.
been tinkering around, switching the wires around and everything, and
God, I made too much stuff this week. Actually, my workflow quadrupled this week. What is now my egg? Oh, there it is. And I made a little chicken and an egg hatching.
Uh-oh, we're getting fancy, Jerry.
And no
Yeah.
supports.
Yeah, my Stream Deck
Love it.
I don't have hooked up, but that's just built into the program. Tripod, what's going on, buddy?
Hey,
I
tripod.
forgot we have to go to have the YouTube up to see the chats.
Oh, thanks. I'm not an earthling, eh? And Matt, thanks for recognizing me.
Well, you got that
I
right.
know I'm an alien.
All right. Well, Who's ready for the tea, Dan?
Tea. I like tea. Ooh.
You like tea?
I like
Dan,
tea.
do you like tea?
I
I
love
like
tea.
tea.
Oh.
TEA.
Jerry, you ready for the tea?
Is it
Sure. What do you got
sweet,
going
though?
on?
Is it sweet tea?
I think it's pretty sweet. It's
Ooh.
since we were talking about bamboo and Maker World.
Fire away.
So, as you all know, most of you, if you don't know, I have a video out there about Maker World banning people, banning me particularly. Little known fact, I'm gonna give you some information before I get into that. Is if you do get banned by Maker World, do your appeal and request a manual review. That is not common knowledge. Unless you're in the forums, normal people like us aren't privy to that. We don't know, which if I would have known about the manual review, would I have done my video? I don't know. I don't know if I would have still did it or not did it. So
Was it a live stream with them?
I did a meeting with the I guess she's the head of PR. It was like 2.5 hours. And basically the conversation steered into designer protection, right? Their platforms are pretty much based on guys that are printing. It's not really protecting the guys that are designing for the guys that are printing.
That's so weird.
So, well, I mean, think about it, Zach. They're a printing company. They're not CG Trader.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to look at it in the context of they built this platform, Maker World, to have people in the community share their designs, share their information, share their print profiles. I mean, share all kinds of stuff. Now, I know you guys have heard me talk about why I have not designed for the 3D print community in several years. Jerry is well aware of this. It's because people were jacking my stuff and reselling my designs on other platforms and making money. Now, we're not talking about prints. I perfectly understand that when I design for people, that's what they're there for, is for you guys to print them or for anyone to print them and to resell, right? Like, you're not mass producing it. You don't work for Slideshow. You're not making $5,000 off of one of my designs, but we're talking about the actual files, the STLs, the OBJs, the 3MFs, whatever. So anyways,
Did you say slideshow?
Slideshow, it's a sideshow. Side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sideshow. Or one of these other statue companies, right? So one, they explained why I got banned, which was because one particular guy, which I don't know who he is or she is, one particular guy downloaded a lot of my stuff in a long period of time. So it wasn't like he downloaded all my stuff one day. Over the course of 7 months, it was like he downloaded one. 2 months later, he downloaded two. 3 weeks later, he downloaded another one. So that was kind of concerning to me because I was like, well, okay, I got a fan, right? I got someone who likes my stuff and he may have printed it and then he wanted another one and it just still seemed off. But that was the reason. That was the reason I got banned, was because one person downloaded almost all my files in a long period of time.
That makes no sense.
And it makes sense either. Nope.
Right. So they found that suspicious, and I said, well, I could see it being, because their platform is based off of points, right? The more points you get for downloads or print profiles or whatever, those points can get you things for free, right? Like a printer, filament, whatever you can get. So,
did they overturn everything?
So my initial concern was, I could see if you banned me for him downloading it, like a whole bunch of stuff in like 1 day or 2 days or whatever. So they're still trying to figure out why the system is banning people on that particular instance. They did overturn all my stuff. My account's back open on MakerWorld. I've actually uploaded 2 new files that no one has. I don't think any of you have gotten. I've done them in the last 2 years. So from that conversation, yes, from that conversation, it went into designer protection, right? Because now they're coming out with this exclusive designer program where if you're a designer, you have over 100 prints, meaning you have more than 100 people that have printed your stuff. You're exclusive to them, and you can upload a file. It's exclusive to MakerWorld, and you get monetized basically. Well, I don't know if I'm going to do that because, I mean, 100 people have to basically acknowledge you for you to even be a part of this program, which I feel is eh. And then printer profiles, right? So look at it from a designer standpoint. If I upload because I don't print my own stuff. Why would I print my own stuff? That seems to
Make sure it's printable, obviously.
Okay, well, Jimmy, I can get that for someone who's only been doing it for a year, but I've been doing it for 8. I'm pretty sure my stuff prints. So,
but everybody makes a mistake.
I get that, Kenny, but I have pretty much, I mean, I print my stuff, but not for you guys. I print my stuff for art shows and other things I'm involved in outside of the 3D print community. However,
I'm just saying prototype.
Yeah. So look at it from a designer standpoint, right? You got to not think like a printer or a maker. If I'm a designer and I upload my stuff and I upload pictures, printer profile, and now they want me to give a photo of my ZBrush screenshots, I'm basically giving these people that like to share and trade everything to still go put it on other sites and make money. Now, look at it from a standpoint of MakerWorld. If I join this exclusive program, let's say I upload a file within an hour, because we all know Patreons and other places that their stuff gets leaked. The next day or an hour or 20 minutes later, it's found on other sites. Do I get banned? Do I get banned because somebody else did something? Because that's why I got banned in the first place, because somebody else did something.
All right. I got something. I got something. I need to interrupt you just for a second because I got to get this out of my head. About a year or so ago, wasn't there talk about coding in the file that would protect the designers to where if somebody was trying to scam other users, it wouldn't load or whatever? Or there's some kind of tracking mechanism within the file?
It was called Mesh. It was called Mesh Safe, and it was from Luban. Yeah. And it marked the files. Here's the problem with Mesh Safe, and I was a person that helped create that. Okay. The main guy, like let's say me, I have a master file, and I mark everybody else's stuff. I'm not gonna tell you the specifics, but I mark their stuff, and then I send their files out to every one of you. Okay, and then whoever it is, sharer, trader, whatever, they're on other platforms. It literally would take Jerry or you, Kenny, to say, hey, I see your model up on Discord. I'm going to get the file for you, because that's the only way I could get the file back to see who
did it.
Right. So it requires that extra last piece is the part that you can't control. You can't control once it's out there. Period. Because then you're depending on other people to help protect yourself as well. Now, what I've gained from this with MakerWorld is if I'm going to upload to MakerWorld and I'm going to be a part of the community, because here's the thing. This is what I told her. You guys, people that are buying these printers, you guys are building this community. It's something I've never seen before in 8 years, okay? I didn't see it with Prusa. I didn't see it with anybody else. This is an actual community that the Bamboo base is building, not the company. You guys are building it. A lot of people are very passionate about these machines, like crazy passionate. I don't understand it because guess what? I don't have one yet. But my goal with them is moving forward, and they want to work with me is basically artist protection. How do we protect the artist and help them grow with the people that are actually printing? Because I told them it's a symbiotic relationship. If we don't have people designing, we don't have people printing, right? So they can't use your machine. Now, will there always be designers? Yes. But
There will be
what are
few
they really?
designers, but not
What's that?
many. I think designers are few. I see 3 different types of designers of levels.
Yeah.
The beginner, what prints out some stuff that maybe like designing like me for like a couple 3 years, and then the medium, they've been around for like 5-6 years, and they can do everything very quickly and do, let's say, this design in matter of like half an hour or an hour. I've seen
Yeah.
designers do that, and I mean the most fastest designer I ever seen is he did a whole entire teddy bear in matter of like 15-20 minutes, just like on his iPad with a pen,
Yep.
and wow, I mean expert levels.
So one of their biggest, I guess, issues right now with that guy that I don't know if he's still talking. I can't hear him.
No, I'm not
Sorry,
talking.
Matt. I couldn't hear you. It looked like you were still talking. I don't know if there was a delay.
No.
I agree with you. There are different levels of designers, and so what's happening is that I guess they're getting an influx of people that are uploading to get those points that the designs aren't printable, which goes to Kenny's point, right?
Hey,
Like
Tor.
there are people trying to circumvent the system.
Yeah, definitely, and we need to fish those people out and ban them, or at least saying, "Hey, dude, why are you doing this? This is a no-no." We understand you want this product, but earn it honestly. We all work hard for it, and I do give my stuff away for free, so you can print it for free and you don't have to buy it. But respect what we design, I like
Yeah.
open source. That's the bad thing with open source. Somebody is always trying to take something from open source and trying to make money out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, of course you can take my models, and if you contact me and, let's say, if I know you very well, you're a friend of mine, I say, yeah, sure, go ahead, go sell it,
Hey,
make a little
Tor,
bit money for yourself.
But here's the
Not a
thing.
problem, at
But
least
Matt,
ask.
here's the thing. They don't have to contact you. Once you've
I
put
know.
it up, they can do whatever they want. Period.
I know.
So that's my thing is with this exclusive program, they're trying to they're going to have a copyright thing with
That's
it.
cool.
So if you share, like let's say I sold it to Dan, or Dan downloaded it from MakerWorld, and we
Yeah.
find that file up on somewhere else, and I find out MakerWorld's going to go after him, not me, which is kind of cool. But it
That's
seems
what
like
you want.
another full-time job. That's why I stopped doing it, because I was spending all my time looking for my stuff. So
We need-
what I gained by this is I'm going to upload to MakerWorld. I'm gonna start putting stuff back out there for the
Hey,
community.
You
Not
convinced
to
me.
not to sell it. Just I'm going to put it up. You know,
Hey, you convinced me to try Make a World. You know,
here's the thing. The platform is a great thing, right? Again, the community is building things, not the business. My issue is why they're banning us for things, because I'm gonna tell you guys something. I don't know if you're a part of it, but there is a Maker World forum.
Yeah, on Facebook.
And if you go to that forum and you sign in with your Maker World account and you search banned, there are a lot of posts about being banned. But nobody's talking about it. So I asked them, I was like, why aren't you guys talking about it? Because they're afraid that if they get banned from Maker World, they can't use their printer. Because think about it, all the stuff and all this, they're intertied. So if you get banned from here, does your printer still work? Can you be involved in the community? Can you communicate with your friends or your fellow or people that
It
you're
would
following?
still work.
Yeah, just download STLs. Don't have to download 3MF files.
Yeah,
Drop
I'm sure the printer.
And
What
plus,
I'm
you know,
saying is, I'm not saying the printer won't work. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is being able to access the stuff from Maker World with your bamboo. They're kind of tied. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's tied together. Now there are people in these forums that have said that their machine did not work as good because they could not access Maker World because they were banned.
There must
I
be
don't
new
have
people
one,
that
so
got
I
a
don't-
printer yesterday and they don't know what they're doing. That's all I can think
Yeah.
to say.
I mean, like that thing I made back there for my bamboo. It was made
Yeah.
from, printables.
Yep.
So,
Hey, Tor, I got a question for Tor. On my Sobel FD08, you got the long throat that goes up into the heat break. Should I put that white glue on that and on the threads when I put it together?
For the nozzle and
The
hot end?
Sobel nozzles.
Yes.
Because I currently have a leak and I'm not sure where it's coming from.
That won't help with a leak.
Unless it's
But
coming
you
from the
should-
thread. Somewhere I'm getting a leak.
Yeah, if it's not fully seated on the threads, you should seal it up and make sure it's tight. Make sure it's hot tight. I use
Slice engineering.
This is what I think big companies like
use one of
Printables
these.
and all that, they should do the same thing, They should protect the makers.
Oh, grab the block with a pair of channel locks or something and snug it with that.
Yeah, it's a 1.8 Newton meter torque wrench.
Okay.
So I just do 2 clicks of this, and I know it's tight enough to be fully
All right.
seated.
Because I'm still waiting on that heater to come. They're still shipping it from China. It's somewhere over the water. The X1 heater is still working, but I do have a leak, and I'm not sure where my leak's coming from.
I actually just swapped out my eMMC module on my STO. Wait, that's why it's right behind me. So instead of the little tiny 8 gigabyte module, I have a 32 now.
I thought that was a micro SD card that you swapped out.
It's eMMC. So, this is the module that they send out.
Okay. Where does that mount?
On the board itself.
Okay.
I had to flip it up. I used this little USB adapter thing from NKS and reflashed
eMMC is what you call it, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I've just been going in what I remember to and deleting old files.
Yeah, I was getting pretty close to that thing being filled. Where is it?
Zach, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Are you busy? You got your thing.
He's
Do
not-
I need to go
he's
get
fine.
mine? Because I got mine back there too.
It's Sebastian. It's one of my new novels.
Okay, so here's my question. Zach.
Yes.
Okay, so when I design, right, I design for not bamboo, right? The color stuff, right?
Yeah.
Now I understand that in bamboo you can paint what you want to be another color.
Oh, they just raised the price.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you
what?
can.
What?
Okay, so in bamboo, like, let's say you were designing. Give me an idea of a statue, like a
Here you go.
Batman. Okay, let's say a Batman.
Yeah.
Dragon.
You got yellow in his chest. His eyes are white. Or let's say Superman, because that's a lot of color right there, right? Blue suit, red shield, yellow inlay, and then he's peach or whatever color. So from what I understand, you can paint the blue so that the bamboo will print that in blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
so now, is there a way to design that without people having to paint it? Like you would
I mean,
you would do the S
Yes
do the
and
S
no.
as an insert.
What insert will work? Yes. Like I know that this was this here, right? All the red bits and
Okay.
the head right there was insert, so I actually could have removed it, and then I had an indent in it.
Okay.
That works too.
Like an inlay?
Yeah,
Okay.
because an inlay or at least a border, you need to have a border, so you can take with one mouse click on it, and then automatically turns all red or blue or whatever color you want
It's
to.
like an eyeball on a face. You click on the eyeball, it turns red. You click on the face, it turns pink. You click
Gotcha.
on the iris, which might be a separate circle, and make that a different color.
Now, are all those, Jerry, are all those defined as individual subtools, like different parts in bamboo? Or let's say
I'll show you.
it was a solid model, and you were like, I want
Mac can share a screen, or you can pull it up in Orca or Bamboo Studio, or you
Yeah,
can paint
hold
an
on.
area. If you don't want to just click on it and paint it, you can manually paint an area.
Gotcha.
Matt will share a screen and show you.
Hold on, let me get ready.
It also
Couple minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me find the
also
Go
it
ahead.
also depends on the model too. If the model is not separated into correct parts, you can't do
Okay, so
full
let's say
color.
you had an arm, right? It goes to a statue, right?
Yes.
But on that arm is a gauntlet. The gauntlet's on the arm. It's part of the design. You would just paint the gauntlet, right?
Yes. You can
Okay.
just paint
Yeah.
individual parts. There's like a fill tool, like if you're in
Yeah.
MS Paint, it's like paint bucket. You can fill certain parts, or you can manually draw on
Okay.
colors.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the reason
Now-
I ask is apparently they're going to sponsor me, and they're sending me an X1C.
What?
Cool.
Congratulations.
Well,
Congrats,
hold
my
on.
man.
Until they send it, until I get it. Now, I did explain to them, look, I will design some stuff for Maker World for the community, but it's for the community. It's not for Bamboo. It's not for them. I need to understand, because I'm very interested in the makers, what they're making with the product, right? And that's why I started doing what I'm doing, is because normal guys like all of us, we should be able to have cool stuff too, right? You shouldn't have to go to Sideshow and pay $6,000 for a cool Superman statue or something, like,
Right.
or
stuff.
like Jerry. Yeah. If Jerry was to buy that thing from Sideshow, come on. Like,
Thousands of dollars.
we
Easy.
got bills. We
Like
got
the
bills. We got
detail, they got some awesome artists. I mean, yes, we have a lot of talent, but some of the detail they do.
You see, right here you have the density. You can roll up and down. Like if I go all the way up and I click on it, everything goes red. But if I slide
so
it
it's
down,
It's like
It's
3D.
super easy.
It's like
Super
3D
easy.
Builder. It's like
Yeah.
3D Builder.
But I'll tell you one thing, because my model, the borders are not defined. Look what
Right.
happened when I click on it.
Yeah, it's going in the creases.
Yeah. And some of it doesn't even get painted. So it needs borders. What I do is I go out of the paint program. I
Yep.
click on here. I click on simplify and make it a little bit simple. Apply. You see?
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah.
Oh,
But that's the only way you can get around that system, you know. And
Or you could just
Paint bucket. You can do the manual painting.
paint it,
which is
yeah,
a lot
hand
longer.
paint.
Yeah.
I've done it.
okay.
Manual
So-
painting takes a while, but you can do it.
So
Okay.
now I'll slide it again. I can.
Okay, so from a designer standpoint, if you're designing for people with bamboo, ensure that you have crisp edges so that it defines
Yeah.
out for when they want to paint.
Yes.
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 Gotcha.
That's important.
It's
Gotcha.
like having an iris on an eyeball defined so that when I go do the dot in the middle, it doesn't run everywhere. Have it separated.
Yep.
And I didn't figure out yet how to make my borders crisp yet. So if you have any ideas how to do that,
So
I'm only doing
if it
it
was
for 3
me,
years.
if it was, what
years.
software do you have, Matt? What software are you using?
I use 3D Builder, I use FreeCAD, I use Luban, I use 3D painting, and I shuffle my stuff around. So I know some stuff.
I'm not a fan of Mesh Mixer. Anyone who knows me knows that I do not like Mesh Mixer. However, in Mesh Mixer, you could bring that model in and you could line out that circle a little deeper to make it more of an edge, and then export it back out. Now, what you just showed me is have you ever painted in 3D Builder?
Yeah,
Because if you go to paint in 3D Builder, there's that
that's
slider.
terrible. Yeah.
Yes, but it's the same. It's that same process. So you could bring it into 3D Builder and try to paint that eye and see if it detects the edges, and then you know, hey, I need to bring it into Mesh Mixer and just subtract a little bit on your edge lines.
Yeah. But
Have you ever used Mesh Mixer?
No.
It's free. It's okay. It's not ZBrush. It's not Nomad, but it'll get the job done for people that are, doing what they need to do.
Let me modify it to the highest standard. Let's see
See,
what
that's
happens.
I wouldn't have subtracted or simplified. I would have increased a little bit. That's nice, Jerry.
See, when I went in and painted it, I just clicked on each letter and made it black.
Okay.
And then each one of these stitches I painted brown. But obviously, that's a million layer changes, and that's a ton of filament. It was a huge box of waste from this model.
Jerry, when are you going to paint that Joker, man?
I don't know, but he's primed gray. I still got to fill all the seams on it. I primed it gray just because I was getting tired of looking at the colors. But
that would be an awesome YouTube video.
So is the colors of my webcam better, Jerry?
What's that? Oh, it
The
looks
colors
good.
a little bit better.
Yeah, it looks a lot better now.
Yeah. I forgot to install the drivers. That will help.
that would help.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going offline. I have to take my medication. I got to do some other stuff. So just a flyby for today.
Hope you
Thank
feel
you,
better.
sir. You have an awesome day.
Yeah.
We're always here. You're always welcome, my friend. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a
See
good
ya.
one.
Yeah, this is designed to put beer bottles in. You unscrew the bottom, you drop it over your beer bottle. Anyway, got different ones.
That's cool. What's the,
I like
who's
the
the
sound
artist?
of that.
Who's the artist? Was it on Maker World?
Come on, guys. What's his name? He comes on every once in a while.
Lightspeed.
Lightspeed, yeah. Lightspeed did it.
Lightspeed? Okay.
Yeah, he
I was like, I
designs
know
all
I
the
recognize
stuff.
that.
He sells on TikTok Shop. He comes on here occasionally. Trying to think of his first name.
I'm blanking. I've met him before, and
I can't think of his first
Sure
name.
you have.
Steven Lightspeed.
Yeah, Stephen Lightspeed.
Frag, I have to admit, to something. I was
Oh, my
trying to clean
goodness.
up my hard drive space, and somehow I came across a Marvin print, and it says
Oh.
fragments on it,
Yep.
and I never knew I had it. So sorry, but
It's
I
all
never
right.
printed it though.
Hey.
So here's the thing. Marvin was given out. I think Marvin was free.
Okay,
Yeah. I
it
mean,
was part
here's-
of I think
here's
a
the-
$4
here's the-
pack of 100 models.
yeah, I'm sure it is what it is. So, you know, the stuff that's out there from my old catalog stuff, I'm not worried about it anymore. I mean,
Ladies and gentlemen, tripod, everyone.
hey, tripod.
Tripod.
Wow.
Everyone's a tripod.
So I think what it comes down to is being as a designer, if you're gonna put your stuff out there, you have to be able to. It took me a while to let it go,
There we
right?
go.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Here we go.
Yes.
There we go.
That's right.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Tripod. This video wearing that little hat.
There you go.
There you go.
That's funny.
How's that K2?
Yeah.
It's I got an Orca slicer configuring it right now on it. So the Crowley slicer is not that great. So
Yeah,
I
Chris
figured as
Mink,
much.
I have no idea. If it purges it out, it shouldn't have to do the purge block to make sure it got all from the
no,
purge.
they all do the purge block. It's just it's purging twice. So that's just what what the files are. So I want to see how
They want to sell more filament, so they want that
Yeah.
as a standard. But you really don't need both the poop and the purge block. I just disable the purge block and tune my slicer correctly, and there's
That's
no.
what I do. I never use a block.
How do you like your K2 tripod? I don't know if you have your video out, but I think I seen on Twitter you got a K2 you're putting together or
I
printing with.
just got it yesterday. So it's
Oh, okay.
it is
350 by 350 by.
it's right
Come
there.
on, give the camera a second. It'll come in focus.
No, his camera's.
There it is.
Oh man, I'm tripping.
Cool.
Oh, there we go.
What's that
Yeah.
next to it? The big thing. It looks like a fridge.
Oh, that's
A bridge.
doors down.
Darn it.
So it's got the rolling doors.
Oh, okay.
So
Nice.
Oh, look at all the
that's where I hide the leg.
Gotta preserve it.
Yeah, that's perfect. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to reorganize the garage.
Yeah, Kenny, I think Tripod used to sell RC stuff a long time ago.
Yeah, I had a online hobby shop many years
That's
ago.
right. Yeah.
But I've been in RC since I was
Guy across the
Well-
guy across the street is the I think he's an area manager for a pool heater company, so he gets a lot of free time. He's out there sometimes with his nitro. And then he goes back and forth on the street. Thing's a screamer.
yeah, I'm not
Till it hits
into
the curb.
nitro. Just gas was just loud and it's fun, but just loud. And then if it flips, then it floods the carb and yeah. Well, it's okay.
I haven't seen this leaked image of a Bamboo's new printer.
I think it's a fake. So,
I think it's a fake too. It's basically a two head that kind of switches like this, and I don't see how it's supposed to work either. I think it's a fake.
Nice, Chris. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know that they are coming out with something new, so I wouldn't be surprised if it is real.
Who's coming out with something new?
Bamboo.
Oh, I know they are.
Well, yeah, it's already planned. It's just that.
Oh, now what you're thinking?
Leaked
She,
an image
Yeah,
of the
she-
H2D, or whatever it's called.
yeah, she told me about something else on that PR call.
yeah,
I think it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really good for the community.
And she didn't give you a non-disclosure.
I'm not talking about anything specific.
I know you're not. But I know you're not, but actually told you that? And you have a non-disclosure with them?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, but
here's
he
the
wants
reason why
to keep
I-
working with them.
Here's the reason why I asked. Because when this all went on, how did we launch again? On, you know, the format, where Bamboo launched from.
Okay.
I got contacted by the doctor, which is, one of the main guys,
Uh-huh.
one of the main founders, to be asked to be a ambassador for Bamboo.
Sweet.
And I had to sign a non-disclosure. So like before all the new firmware came out, the ambassadors got the firmware first, so we could try it out. And there were Kickstarter. That's what I'm trying to say.
You want to share that?
Yep.
Okay. Can't see it.
Hold up.
Yeah,
wait.
I definitely had signed a non-disclosure with them.
We'll do the
I mean-
giveaway here in a minute.
But that
Kenny,
was over
main-
2 years ago,
Oh,
though.
man.
Yeah, the main thing that we talked about was artist protection, and then of course what they would like to see me grow in as far as the platform. Which anyone who knows me knows that I don't really care about that stuff. I care about the people that are making stuff and the artist. So
I was Kickstarter user number 199 or something like that, 190 or 199. So within the first 200. Because that was the first time I used Kickstarter, so I was getting a little confused. So, because as soon as it went live, I was on it, but I couldn't figure it out for a minute.
Can you zoom, Dave?
Yeah, I tried zooming. It didn't actually do it. Let me try a
That
different
thing back there is a Kickstarter.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at that image right now.
Let me switch it.
But then I do have a new material MS. The new one, I can see the improvements between my original Kickstarter one. I see big improvements, actually.
All right.
There it is.
What the hell is that?
That is supposed to
Which
be.
is-
Let me see if I can zoom in here.
Dual nozzles on the extruder.
Yeah. Well, I'm 6 years older, so I'm blind.
So it's got to
Yeah,
rotate and
Oh,
click.
you're zooming in a bit.
That makes no sense. I mean, if you're gonna have they already got. Why have dual nozzles like that pivot?
So they
It
can
looks like
actually
they're
have
just-
a multi-material printer, not just
Yeah,
a
but
multi-color.
only two. It makes no sense. They're gonna compete against like the.
Oh, so this is the thing you guys.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's
And plus, that doesn't even look like
work.
they're fine anyways.
There you go.
That
Probably-
There
would
was stuff
work.
like this like 6 years ago.
Bump
It's
the
not
X-rail and
new.
it clicks.
Yeah, I think it's just clickbait.
No, it has a servo.
Yeah. So I was gonna say with the servo on the top, I think someone else patented that.
Yeah.
I don't know. You could search for that patent. I'm sure.
Yeah, I would expect them to do something more like the XL with a big tool changer.
I wouldn't even be interested in that.
All right. I got to share a screen here. We'll do a giveaway for Ziltech filament. Let me pull up their website real quick, see what they got going on.
Man, front and center, huh?
Like right in front. Like I didn't even know.
All righty, we're going to give away one roll of Ziltech filament. It'll be the lower 48, USA only. I've already ran the Google form in the chat. We got everybody already, all their names already transferred over. We're going to give away one roll of filament, but they got 5K spools. Looks like they got a lot of colors now. They started printing a lot of their filament currently in the U.S. They sell multicolor, tricolor. Dog, leave me alone. Here, take a cracker.
They're out of Houston,
Get the
Texas.
crackers.
Out
You're
of
supposed to get the
Houston.
crackers.
They sell big tree tech boards, a little bit of anything and everything. And I've been giving away one roll a week, 3 rolls a month from them for the last couple of years. And we're going to do one roll right now. Got the wheel of names, got everybody transferred over. We go through and shuffle. If you're in the U, there we go. Somebody put YouTube in again. I'll have to cross-reference if they win to see who that is. Yeah, but you guys fill out the form, whatever your name is on YouTube or Twitch. That's the name that you put in.
You don't put in name in chat here?
I don't see my
Nope,
name on
it's on the
there.
form.
I
Anyway.
missed it.
You
I
got
don't-
14 people entered, must be present to win. Once you win and you're in chat, you say, I'm here, thank you, I live in the U.S. I'll put my email in chat. Simply email me with what type of filament and a USA mailing address.
Hey, when did what? Oh, I see it. I see it. Okay.
And here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1.5.
Spinning.
Yeah, I was yellow this time.
Congrats, Jose, you won.
Jose!
Say something in chat. We'll know that you're here. Congratulations.
Hey, Jose, say Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
He might have a commercial, so we'll give it a minute. Some of these commercials on YouTube are really long.
Man, I missed Charlie Brown Christmas this year. Oh man. And on Thanksgiving, I miss Alice's restaurant. Oh man.
You're in chat, Jose. Say something when your commercial gets over.
Get an ad blocker. Even better. I don't see him.
Oh, the drop is
Oh,
working.
man.
I never opened it back up. Because it seems like I put Windows 11 on here last week, and then right before the stream, all my tabs shut down, and then it happened right after I started streaming. So I didn't open as many back up. I got, let's see, how many do I got open? 7? 7 right now. If you're in chat, say something, Jose. I'm
Oh,
going to
look
redraw.
at this guy. I'll identify as Jose. It's funny.
Marcel off Axis in Canada.
Identify as.
Come on, Jose, say something. You're always here. You're here days early in chat saying hi, and you were here at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah, he was saying hi to me earlier.
Yeah, he said hi to me too. So yeah, he's gotta be here, right?
I
No,
think
Darth,
he has
he's
to
not
scroll
here.
through all
No.
his tabs. All his tabs of chats he's on right now. Look, I hear my
Yeah.
name.
Has anybody able to tag him? He should be here in chat.
Hey, maybe he had to go to take care of business for a moment, if you know what I mean. Happens.
He is taggable, yeah.
He's taggable. He's there. He's Jose. Say something.
Wake up!
Wake up!
Yeah, he hasn't said anything since he said hello to me earlier.
Okay, give it another 30 seconds and I'll redraw. It's just odd that he's not in chat.
Probably checking his printer.
Yeah. Or Amazon's at the door. And like I said, I'm surprised the drop is running since I didn't rerun it. Since the tabs shut down when Windows 11 shut down again. Or the tabs, I don't know. Say something, Jose. Redrawing in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Redrawing.
And it's Jose again.
Sergio, are you in chat?
Oh
Sergio?
man!
There we go.
Oh,
Sergio, are you in chat? Say
oh
something.
man!
No way, Jose.
It just passed right by me.
Sergio, are you in chat?
Oh, come on, man. You got to be here.
Sergio, say something.
Man, it almost stopped on me, but almost doesn't count.
What's Jose pop back up and we'll tag Sergio. Sergio, are you in chat?
Oh, no, no. What's the chances of a second person?
Wow, nobody wants to film it today.
I didn't get that.
You can't identify as two people unless you're binary. Okay.
He was having dinner.
I vote that since it's the Christmas season.
Sergio, say something in chat.
Unless Sergio shows up.
All right, redrawing in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, he said no problem last time. Okay.
Yes. Oh, come on. HVAC again. Oh.
Kenny, are you in chat? Kenny.
Yeah, I'm in chat. I'm right here.
Okay, does Kenny want to film it, or does he want to give it to somebody else, or does he want me to redraw? You tell me.
I don't see him in chat.
I don't see him in chat. I do not see him in chat. I'm sorry, Jerry. There's rules. I don't see him in chat.
I don't see a sudden impact.
Kiss my white big fat ass. You were joking about freezing. I fixed that. Now you're joking about when I won.
Kenny, what are we doing?
I'm keeping it.
I don't know the sudden
You're keeping
impact.
it. Congratulations.
I'm gonna be Scrooge on that one. I was gonna say, but you already started the redrawing because people in chat were saying give it to him, and I even said I have no problem. But then you did a new draw, so now especially since I won, okay.
Congrats, Kenny. Let me set up the next drawing.
You're a mean one, Mr. Critch. And I don't feel bad because he said he won last week, so okay. But yeah, I got a color that I'm short, so yes, I need one. Because there's some stuff I want to do now that I got my Alienware out here. I got a real computer. So yeah, no more freezing jokes. It's not going to happen. And no,
Okay,
they never.
just need you to chill, okay?
And
hey, it's getting winter time.
Where'd Matt go? Oh, Matt's blacked out.
Sorry,
And like Matt said before we signed on, nobody ever killed Kenny, so none of that either. Our What's the Frequency?
God, they killed
None of
Kenny.
that.
You bastards.
Kenny, remember you have 3 printers coming to you. Printer from the past, a printer from the present, and a printer from the future.
I'll take
them. All will tell you a terrible print story.
Man, if I were to get my first printer again, I would.
All right.
I think it was
The same link works for the Polymaker giveaway. I've got it open and accepting names right now.
Hey, by the way, with everybody being here, I got a quick idea. I got a quick idea for next Saturday. If anybody wants to do it, I think it's gonna be cool. Okay, just hear me out. Bring next Saturday your first ever print, and tell you how it made you feel when you got your first print. Tell me that ain't.
It was a cube.
No, for next Saturday and show it. Bring it.
I'm not going to a landfill, Kenny, to go and try to find it.
A Decapicat that had its head, I think, was my first print.
I threw out almost all my prints.
This
is my first print today.
It took me a couple of years to finally do a Benchy. I think like 3 years.
I have some of my benchies from my first got testing.
And I
My first
tried to come up with a nice little idea, something special for the holidays.
That's why Kenny gets killed all the time.
My first really big print was like that tall, and I was amazed at how big it was
I was about like, well,
on a CR10.
I know Tripod's gonna make a joke if I hold up my hat. Anyways, it was a little frog with a wizard hat. Okay, that's what it was. What was it?
Why? Why print something?
Because the guy that got me started in printing was there, and we just wanted to find
I'm
something.
just not a knick-knack person to print stuff. I like functional prints and stuff like that.
Yeah, same here. I like functional print. Yes, I agree.
Or something that makes something, that interactive, or even a fidget spinner or something. That's just.
Well, I mean, I do print both though, but yeah, interactive or functional. Yes.
You know what? I would have to see if I can't find my first print.
I don't know. What was my first print?
I just remember waiting 3.
And everybody's just saying, I did this.
Well, I know what my first print was. It was a little cube. I literally sat on the floor in front of my flash forwards for 30 minutes looking at print a cube because my ADHD butt was like, ooh, it's making something. Ooh.
Right? Just
I think
just,
everybody did. Yeah,
chin
just
on the
sat
desk.
there and watched it. Yep. Yeah.
So Tripod, I like the video that Sam did where Arnold knocks you off the tricycle when you're hanging out in front of the club. That was pretty funny.
Who suffers from printer paranoia?
Yeah,
Like,
it was
what
fun.
the printer just did?
It was fun.
Yeah, I suffer that. That's why these are right next to me in my workbench.
Meaning, like, you hope it
Every
doesn't
little
screw up
noise in the
halfway through
beginning.
the print.
Is that normal?
I mean,
Yeah.
3T printing was not far from us when I drove by them on the scooters or mini bikes. So
Yeah.
And here's another thought. With all this shit we're printing, after we're gone off this planet, do you think it's going to turn into waste, or what do you think it's going to, landfill? What do you think is going to happen to it?
all my stuff is already in a landfill.
I mean,
Sergio.
PLA is going to dissolve over a few years.
Sergio, Jose won the filament from Ziltech, and then he wasn't here, so I eventually redrew. And then you won it, and you weren't here, so then we redrew again. And then Kenny, top the right corner, he won, and then kept it. So anyway,
So blame him for.
You're a
stealing.
mean one, Mr. Gritch. I could have given it away, but no, I need it.
So I'm gonna do I'm gonna try this.
And that's twice within like a month, because the other one was the other, polymaker.
that happened with me one time. Loyal Stream on I had won something or print. It wasn't from Polymaker, a different company. I'm in the bedroom watching TV, and one of my friends messaged me. So I run out here. I get on my computer. I start it up, and I say, "I'm here in chat." I had to reboot my computer, but it's already too late. But anyway, I tried.
John,
Are you
what
the
were you
Paul
saying?
Walker from England, or are you the Paul Walker from America?
Paul Walker, hello. How you doing today?
Whoa. John, what were you saying?
Yeah,
I was just
America. I
gonna do
don't
some
know.
other type of functional print, but that involves like with the plasma cutter and the CNC. That's
I'm gonna
don't get a
get me
chance to
one of
use
those.
that one right there.
Thank you.
So it's gonna be a
I want a
mixture. Of
I want a
stuff.
plasma cutter.
So that's my laser area right there.
Have you been using it much, John?
Yeah, I like using them. Yeah, I want to create a whole like exhaust system for all of them. Just put in the back.
Your plasma cutter, would you put a water table or anything underneath it to keep
No,
sparks from
well,
going everywhere?
water tables are it's better to have, for that size. It'll probably be better to have a downdraft table, so because it's not that big of an area. It's only like 16-inch by 22.
Okay.
So, but the project I'm thinking about doing is there's some metal plates, and a lot of people just will take a coping saw or something and cut the plates out. Like it'll be perfect to just use that instead. Put some nice clean cuts and precise. And that's why I have it for. So.
Did you see what Jack in the shop did? That's really cool. He's got his CNC. He takes off his spindle and he puts his plasma head on it. Just takes off the bed. He's got all his grid knives right there. And he can, it's pretty cool. Way it's set up.
It's very dirty, so that's why I haven't ran it. I did not know it was going to get literally everything coated in the garage, even with the big door open. So I spent 2 days cleaning all the surfaces. So when I did that video. But yeah, I need to get some type of real high power exhaust for it and vent it outside.
Yeah.
What are you trying to
Search
hide the
them all.
cat's ass or something?
Yeah, not to expose that.
Yeah, my dogs are just chilling.
Doggies.
And then I'm going to turn it around. I got the
Everybody, you guys know that
that
tripod have one leg missing, but everybody doesn't know the story that he actually lost it because of Bear. The
He
bear
was
would
hungry.
live with him. Yeah,
hungry.
you had to
He's the
feed
proud
him.
owner of OnlyLeg.com.
Yeah, I gotta get and call Tim. He wants to do something funny with that site. Onlyleg.com.
How old is Bear now? 13?
He's gonna be 14 next month.
Wow.
I'm just gonna
Hopefully he's
Or
got
next
4 or
month.
5 more years in him.
Yeah, we'll see.
My dog just
He's in pretty
turned
good shape.
3-4 days ago. My dog turned. I had her 12 years.
See, I have to wear sometimes what Zany is wearing when Bear rips his ass.
What are you feeding him? The neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a volcano?
That's the K2 Plus nozzle.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Holy snot.
Don't they claim that it can print up to 600 millimeters?
God, that's long. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what she said. But no, that's I'm used to the V3 having one, but that's
long,
wow.
long but skinny.
Long, but hey.
Good.
Oh, there you go, long and thick.
It's got its own condo.
Be careful with that.
Yeah, it's pointy.
It's that hot stuff.
Hey, Frags.
Yeah.
Have you seen the second gen deck? I can't remember if I showed you.
Oh yeah, you showed it two Saturdays ago.
Okay.
Yeah, you showed
I remember
everybody,
if
but you can show everybody again that's on the YouTube on the this watching the video.
Hey, Frag, if
Yeah.
if they send you the X1 carbon, I want you to do something. Put your hand up in there. Just do what I'm doing. Put your hand up in there.
Yeah.
Like this. Pat yourself on the back.
Oh. Look, here's my thing, right? Like Tier Time sent me a printer because they've acknowledged what I do as far as an art form, and it's been 8 years. Maker World, I feel like, hey, you don't know what we have to offer. Let us send you one and then tell us your story. So it just like you banned me and now you're talking about sending me something, and I'm just kind of like, I may end up giving it away.
I actually purchased the another one, the mini for $179. Day one mini.
No, you don't want to give it away.
Outside.
It'd be the best printer you ever had in your life that you gave away.
Well, one of the things. So looking,
I'll trade you for a Kickstarter one.
From my perspective, like, Jerry, we've talked about this before, is the printer that I first got when I got into the community was what we would call back then a commercial printer, right? And now that's what Bamboo is making. It's pretty much what I had 8 years ago. It's enclosed, it's heated bed, it has filters. It's from China. It's from a company that's not that far away from Bamboo. The things I do just in the research, I do like the fact that it cuts off the filament at the extruder, right? It poops out. I guess they call it pooping. It poops out, for the colors.
Purge, yeah.
Like there are a lot of things on it that I find interesting that I would like to check out, but I don't have one. So
until you actually try one, you don't quite understand. But
save the money. Get the P1S. Come on.
He's getting one for free.
So Brian,
for free, sure, yes, but yeah.
My friend Brian has a P1C, and I've been over there. He has an AMS, and he loves it. And I'm able to go over there and at least see what it's about. But it's like Jerry says, right? It's different whenever you have a comparison, because all I've ever had is either the Anycubic resin printers or my Upbox Plus. And I just did the unboxing for the Up 300, and I have yet to print anything on it. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when I got my Upbox Plus, on the side they had these buttons, right? And it was like 3 circles. And there was no display. So you had to like click it 3 times to do the Wi-Fi, or click it 3 times to do, like whatever. So I never ever had Wi-Fi. I always had to like have that big printer next to my computer plugged in, and it drove me. That was the one thing I hated. I did the unboxing. It has a 4.3 screen. I did the Wi-Fi in less than 20 seconds, and I was happy. I was like, it can be on the other side of the room, and I don't have to mess with it, So
did she say that the AMS is included?
I asked. I don't know yet.
Okay.
Because for me,
I would think so. I would think so. But
my thing is I'm just going to throw 4 spools of ABS on there and be happy, because I don't have to change out, because on the tier time it only has, and that's the other part I like is
I've never in my life heard of that brand, Tier Time. I've never heard of that. I understand you say they're commercial, but being a maker in the community, and I'm on everything 7 days a week, I've never heard of that printer.
So I did my video, so you can watch that. They mainly sell over in China. They're not here in the U.S. And they're not in the maker community. They sell to schools. They sell to STEM projects. They sell to colleges.
China's number one market is the U.S. Anywhere in the world. I mean, there's other countries, but U.S. is the biggest market for China.
Tier Time was the very first 3D printing manufacturer in China 20 years ago. They're the ones who made it possible for Bamboo to have a market.
Non-Fam is our chat expert. Non-Fam, have you heard of that brand? Because Non-Fam is everywhere all the time. I think Non-Fam is still here.
Tier Time is like the OG of the OGs.
Tier Time started in 2010. They were the first Chinese manufacturer of 3D printers in China. So they are 22 years, or they are 12 years older than Bamboo.
I would think there's somebody older than that.
Hey, Dave, how's that?
Matter of fact, who's suing Bamboo right now?
That dropped.
Hold on. Who's suing Bamboo right now?
That dropped.
Bamboo.
No, it dropped against Tier Time. It did not drop against Bamboo. They were suing Bamboo and Tier Time.
Yeah.
They dropped the suit against Tier Time. Google it. I see you in front of your computer, Kenny.
I think we're all in front of computers right now.
Yeah. hey, and a smartphone.
Yeah, that's still a computer nowadays.
Huh?
I said still, unless it's a flip phone, it's still a computer.
Yeah, you damn right. I mean, yeah. Anyways.
Stratus.
But remember when they were calling the X1C
as of October 9th, 2024, they are still suing Bamboo.
But does anybody remember when these Bamboo printers were called the
Kenny,
Apple of...
Hold on. Kenny, you were right. They did drop it. They dropped it on October 9th.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
I
I'm
read-
just saying I was wrong.
I read it.
I'm just saying I was wrong.
Okay.
I'm man enough to say that.
So, next question.
But
Does anybody remember when they called the X1C or bamboo in general the Apple of 3D printers?
That's the worst term ever. I hate when people say, "Oh, they're the Apple." Apple makes some crappy shit too. So
Well, I don't like Apple either, but I remember when that was going around.
I have a total gripe with this one. I'm gonna
I hate the Apple. I bleed green, dude. I'm Android all the way.
no. It's if you believe in planned obsolescence and a lockdown ecosystem and people that just wait in line all day for the next little iteration of something, then call it the Apple of something. No,
I'm just saying what I saw on the internet.
People that buy Apple products, and I do, I only bought it because that my family is all using it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have an Apple phone. My Mac is a piece of shit. If you don't want to upgrade anything, and if you don't want to, if you just buy it and have everything on one flipping board and have it all integrated, by all means, buy an Apple product. It's the Apple of 3D print. No, it's not. You know what? Fine. Then if it was the Apple of 3D printing, I would have actually backed it on Kickstarter and have 3 of them right here. Because I hate Apple. So, no,
but the watch,
I
and
hate
you're
that
talking
term.
about
I
the
hate
watch.
that term.
Of course,
Because it's, if I should have to, with an Apple product on my phone, I should be able to just install what I want and do whatever software I want on it.
Okay, Tripod, what would you think if Woz still had his hand on development?
Oh, it'd still be locked down. So, but the problem is that the reason why they also lock it down, it makes support easier because then they don't have to deal with that. So I get the other end of it. And it's called a vertical stack that you make the software, hardware, and support and everything behind it. So I get that. And I was more of a Palm user and I liked physical keyboards and all other stuff. But calling something the Apple of I'm like, who is elevating Apple?
I know, but it's just something I observed.
When you put a flipped-in power button underneath,
okay,
the Rolex of printers. I'd say the Rolex of printers.
the Rolex,
because
but there's phonies.
The mouse is underneath. Your USB to charge it is underneath the mouse. What kind of brainiac? That thing has been out for 8 years, and they still haven't revamped it. To put the power or put the USB on the side to charge it or something so you can use it while it's charging. No, fine. That's my rant. Continue on. I'll work with my Orca slicer. Thank you.
Sam Prentice, if you're lurking, how you doing today? How's it going?
How's your remote control lawnmower?
Oh, mine? The robot? I got something else even better coming, so that'll be in my next video. So, it's actually being delivered, on the 12th, I think. So.
Oh, I actually saw today Mr. Bedelli. I talked to him several times. Yeah. He's a nice guy.
Oh, Michael Bedelli? Yeah. Badly?
I talked about my idea with him about how to make a boat. And send it from the UK over to America across the ocean. So, but he thinks it's a great idea, but he thinks the
waves would take it out. It'd have to be a submarine type. And then the Coast Guard will pick it up and make it full of drugs and stop it.
Watertight. Unless he put bilge pumps in.
I wonder how that guy's doing with the benchy boat he made that he can actually go in the water in.
Dr. D-Flow?
Yeah, it's been 3 people that I know of that have done it now.
Yeah, Emily the engineer, Dr. D-Flow, and I can't remember the third.
What's his name? I know the guy. I talked to him sometimes in his Discord.
That is a lot of filament.
Chaos Trucker.
Chaos
He did
what?
one. Chaos Trucker.
Oh, okay. I heard something else.
He did actually not a Banshee. He did a canoe. Did I say something wrong?
Dave,
No,
how do you like that?
Shake-
How's it coming along? And have you your sword that you made? You're probably doing a video on it. What did you use for the scene? Resin?
I haven't
this?
actually put it together yet. It's a
Even
battle
though you
between
say
the
it's so
inside.
flexible, I'm thinking the joints are glued solid. Whatever you put there is not going to crack because it's at the joint. But I would probably resin would be my number one pick. It'd be real easy to sand over top of that. Then once you prime it, if you don't see it, you're good to go. You still see the crack, well then go over it again and keep sanding and to completely get rid of it. Because a
Well, I'm
primer,
doing Bondo.
I haven't done anything with it other than I got the rods for it. Well, they're over there. But yeah, I got the metal rod insert so it doesn't hurt anybody.
because once you prime it,
doesn't hurt
any
the print.
blemish you see, you'll see just like it's paint. So if the primer hides something, and you're good to paint it.
Yeah.
But if you see it through the primer, you'll see it through the paint.
I
Gosh.
find it
Yeah.
it's not together.
No, Zach, yeah, it's so heavy that it has to have the rods through it or else it'll snap in half. It's that long and that heavy. I try to print it with as least amount of infill as possible with the most amount of walls so I can sand it. But yeah, you got to put these rods
Oh
in
no,
it.
no!
So that
It's gotta be fully 3D printed. It's gotta be
It is.
fully 3D printed.
It is fully 3D printed. This is to hold it together in the
Nope,
inside.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is like the
they're
glue.
they're stretching along the inside. There's two of them. That's all there
Okay,
is.
then I'll 3D print my mace out of tool steel.
No, it's not. Let me get the part.
When we can see the battle commands.
All right, here we go. Let me show you. So, on the
Give the
inside,
camera a
there's
All right.
yeah, there's like was it a total of 20 parts for the whole thing? But
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
on the inside, this is on the inside. The slugs go in here. You print out the slugs to line everything up, and then I got the longer rods over there. So we can do this upside down. These slide in the middle, one here and one here, and they go the whole length of the actual print. And yeah,
Is that one half of the print? You'll have a duplicate on
that is
opposite
one
side?
half on the opposite side,
And they'll
correct.
have rods and
That's
everything,
so
another
heavy.
side too, and then you glue them together.
Well, no, the rods actually go right through the middle. Yeah. So yeah, the middle goes through here, like that, and then you put the other side on the other side here. Whoops, I'm backwards. Here, and glue them together, and then make one big print all the way. So far, I had it stretched out the table. So yeah, that'll be fun. That, and then again, we showed same thing from earlier. I'm going to print some new accent pieces, but yeah, this is in ASA. It's the Galaxy Black ASA from Ambrosia. Oh no, sorry,
Polymaker.
that's Polymaker.
Are you going to
Polymaker.
glue it
ASA.
together on your garage floor where you have a lot of concrete area?
Yeah, yeah. It actually is going to be nice once it's done. But right now, it's just kind of pre-assembled with tape, just to see how it would fit, how large it is, and what I'd have to really do with it. And there's another accent piece that goes on the top, that like this, and then there's also little. Where are they at here? There's 8 of them that go. Oh, that doesn't like that. Come on, camera. There you go. These that go along the outside, little spikies, and then this.
Polymaker giveaway in 10 minutes, everybody.
So, yeah.
So how heavy is that?
This is probably only about. I gotta remember however much that this was that. About 1.8 kilograms. So what is that? Roughly 5 pounds? No. Damn, I'm off.
So what we're
2.2
saying,
for
I'm
every
going
day.
to rely on my skills. Because
This
if
will
I
be
get
fun.
hit by
It
that,
is a
it's
tried
going
and true
to,
practice.
Here you go. My weapon of choice.
I mean, if you want to go into combat with us, Matt, if you
No
want to join
refreshing.
the. Do you want to join us? You make a full suit of armor of your own choosing, and then we all duke it out in Battle Royale.
No. I promised my wife. I promised my wife I will not join war anymore.
Anymore.
But yeah, no. So I'll have to rely on my Burr.
Okay, can I
skill.
join in?
Yeah, if you come to
You're
the
more than
event,
welcome to.
we have a fully 3D print stuff though. Is that 3D printed?
Yes.
No.
Metal
This is
printed.
real.
No, we're not milling. We're not talking about milling stuff.
No, it's all
3D printed.
This was a yard sale find for $20.
Jeez.
nice.
Not bad.
That's not a knife.
That's a nice.
This is a knife.
That's a nice handle.
I do like that.
Surgical steel.
Oh yeah,
I like it. I
this
like
was Harbor Freight for $6.
My big one's out in the
it.
garage.
Now,
Nice. Done a real good job on that. I have a few things I bought like that, but I've never put them on the fiber yet.
It's amazing.
Engraved
It came
them.
customized with tripod. I don't know how that happened.
Hey, tripod. I have a possible suggestion. Do you know
It
the
involved
movie
with the getting
Monty
a leg.
Python?
Yeah.
Do you want to be the Black Knight?
Yeah, there you
oh
go.
no. Oh no. I knew that was
There.
coming.
Hold on one second.
You-
Tis
evil.
a flesh wound. You know
I
how
knew it.
funny that would be for, like, if we all did that? It'd freak out so many people. Yes, Dave.
Yeah. Like give you a prosthetic, and then like
Why?
he chops it off.
You know how, like,
Quick leg sweep.
if people don't know you and that happens, you know how. That is a beautiful.
Oh, that's funny. Love it.
But good.
Yeah, it's when I did Ultra. I went to Harbor Freight and said, "What tools can I engrave?" So,
Man, those are beautiful.
Yeah, there's a guy on YouTube that has a big giant press. I'm sure people have seen him. He puts everything you can think of in it and he crushes it. And all the old steel from the USA, usually nothing happens to it. Then he gets the same type of product made in China that looks the same and squishes it into nothing.
Because China doesn't harden the steel mostly. The
Now
cheap stuff.
there's two of them because there's a guy imitating. Are you talking about the guy from Finland?
I don't know. He's just got a big press and he likes to smash things.
Is he bald?
I don't know. It never shows him. This shows a press.
Then he's not the original guy because the original guy's got like millions of followers. Matter of fact, the original guy even he did a firework thing the other day that was awesome out where they blew up that Tesla overseas. I don't know if anybody's seen on YouTube where they blew up that Tesla because the guy needed a new battery and he found out the price, so he blew it. He had it blown up.
sounds good.
Yeah, I've seen an auto shop in the Midwest that's got a whole back lot full of Teslas because the batteries are like 15 or 16 grand and the people still owe. I mean, they're like $18,000 cars and they're worthless because the batteries cost too much to replace. It's something you'd want to lease and turn in, not something you'd want to buy.
Same thing with them trucks, man. Them things are ugly.
So, Dave, I want to see you take that Warhammer of yours and hit this at like full impact. I want to see the strength of this.
Ooh. See, I trust your shield because those teeth are actually glued on with 3D glue.
Hit your
Oh,
shield with the
yeah.
butt of the sword and it would probably break the shield, but I wouldn't swing it. You're going to damage the sword, obviously.
Yeah. But
I just
work
parry
all that
it and
out.
you-
I think it's
I'll
an
parry
ingenious idea. We'll have everybody plan together at Rocky Mountain when we meet up there, and then for Midwest, then we can actually battle, and then if there's a draw, then we can take it to 3D Printopia.
Yeah, because I'm going to be all three.
What are the ground rules? There are no rules.
There are no rules.
It has to be
at this
3D
point.
printed.
It has to be 3D printed, and we'll discuss more later on our duel.
It has to be 3D printed. Can we use plastics, explosives?
No C4.
No.
I can print that too.
I mean, I can print in tool steel.
Oh yeah, didn't you get a steel printer? Wow.
Well, I don't have one in my apartment, but I have access to one at Gen Y Hitch. So I can print grade tool steel. I mean, I don't think Dave wants me printing steel, even though he's using some.
It's not steel. I could use some of this somehow for my armor.
Are you printing it?
It's an insert. It's plastic.
No, you got a
printer.
It's just slightly thick.
Damn.
Jeez.
I have a couple.
No, it makes me want to kind of makes me want to like fill this with ballistic gel or something.
Can you? Okay, in this battle, are projectiles allowed, like a crossbow?
If it's 3D printed.
A 3D printed crossbow.
There's
Actually,
some
there's one out there.
If you hit a viewer, you are disqualified though.
I thought that was extra points.
Oh no, you gotta be accurate. You got to be accurate with your shots.
You guys ever heard of the Lego Leanie from the Slingshot channel? Lego Leanie.
Slingshot channel. Well, there's a channel for everything. Never mind.
Well, he also does crossbows, and he does all kinds of crazy stuff. He's a German guy. Slingshot channel. But anyways, the Lego Leanie is a crossbow that is 3D printed. You can look it up.
That guy makes you don't want to get hit. Sorry.
You always can use a toothpick. It's called a toothpick.
Crossbow?
Yes.
That's what I was talking about. Was a crossbow. Remember I showed it, the smaller one, Jerry, a few months ago? That crossbow I had. Remember that?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. It was a long time ago, but yeah, I never finished.
Let's do a Polymaker giveaway, everybody. It's almost on the hour. Let's go ahead and share my screen. I got the giveaway link is closed. Everybody's name is in. Let's see
and
here.
I win this time. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
And I did have my logo in the middle, but after my computer shut down, I lost all my tabs. I just left it out this time. But let me shuffle a couple times. Everybody can look here at the screen to see your name in there. Why I'm in there, I don't know. It says 3D HP, but I'm not eligible to win. This will be for one roll of Polymaker anywhere in the world they ship to. The code is basically worth $35. So, in my personal opinion, when you use the code, add $5 to it and get 2 rolls or whatever. Put it towards whatever you want. But the code will be worth. It'll be good free shipping on that also.
Unless you really want the good stuff, then it's $35, and you got to add more money for the good stuff.
Must be present to win. You got to say something in chat. I'll give you a reasonable amount of time to respond in case you have a commercial going, and then I'll have to redraw if you don't respond. If you don't want to film it, I can redraw, or you can gift it to somebody else.
And I'm seeing about 2 or 3 reps in there, a Polymaker.
Anyway, here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Roll that wheel, ladies and gentlemen.
See, I told you I win.
Matt B, congratulations. Matt B, are you in chat, my friend?
Right
You
here.
just want to
I'm
roll a
Matt.
polymaker filament, Matt B.
See, my name is Matt.
And Jose said if he wins to respin.
You're not
Nobody
allowed to identify as Matt.
Matt B, are you in chat?
My middle name is me. What are you doing?
My nip.
Matt B might have a commercial.
My middle name is blank.
Not sure what platform Matt B is on. I'd have to go in the back room and look around. But Matt B, if you're in chat, say something. You just want to roll a polymaker filament.
I think it was on YouTube.
Ja, ist das YouTube?
Yeah. I just
Yeah. Keep chatting away, guys. We'll give them time to respond.
Chat.
Oh, yeah.
Chat.
What's you know?
Dan. Can you hear me? Am I
Yeah, we can hear you. Matt B, if you're in chat, please say something. These commercials really screw things up for everybody.
Hey,
Was I muted this whole time?
he's there. He's there.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah,
it.
we hear you now.
Okay.
He's there.
That's cute. Oh, yep. There's
B,
Matt.
I'm looking and waiting for it to pop up in my
Woohoo.
program here.
Thank you. Yeah, he's here.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Congratulations. I'll send you the link from Polymaker that you'll fill out with the code. Congratulations. All right, let me close that.
Oh, tripod dropped off.
Here's Matt.
Hey, hey, Dave. I got a question for you.
He's probably on the phone or something. He's still there.
Why are you using to size up your armor?
My armor has not begun. I'm still in my weaponry phase, sir. My armor has not quite been chosen. I have some options due to my larger size. I must make sure that
that's
the
what-
armor fits said body.
Well, that's why I was asking. How are you scaling it?
Lupin works great, but I got some big printers that I'll deal with that situation. I'll just scale them up.
Because
Trial and error.
I'm scaling it via the ring method.
No, we're going to use two different techniques,
No,
and we'll
Nikita.
see who turns out better. I'm sure yours is going to murder mine, but it's going to be okay. But we can't say the M word anymore. Oh, my bad. Sorry, Jerry. But yeah, I have like 10 rolls of PLA gray coming, so to get the whole thing.
Wait,
Sorry,
POA?
I'm not gonna... Yeah,
Wait, POA?
yeah.
Oh,
Don't worry
I'm
about
so
that part.
sorry.
Don't
I'm
worry
so
about
sorry.
it.
All right,
How's it
guys.
going, Red
You'll
Light?
understand.
Let's
You'll
see
understand
something
later.
from Thor. He's so quiet. He's like almost falling asleep, I think.
I just said there's some PLA. That's all I'm gonna say.
You play cosplay, right? Thor?
Me?
I've printed some
Oh,
stuff. I
cool.
haven't done cosplay.
Oh.
Oh, hey, Tor, you should join us then.
It's shipping it to Colorado from California. I'd have to have work print it and drive it out if we're doing it at Rocky Mountain.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited about this because all these ruins here, I'm actually going to be mixing a silver paint with a glow pigment. So it'll look like normal silver line paint with a tarnished black on it. But at night, all these ruins will glow.
You're going for structure and not durability, huh?
If I do this
No,
one,
he's going for cosmetics.
Oh no, trust me. This I'm afraid to hit myself in the face with this. This will hurt. I took a hammer to it.
Is it carbon fiber?
No. Oh well, Zach's is.
There you go.
Zach, there.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Hey, that's an NCR Ranger. I have a cosplay of that almost.
Yeah, see, if I do this, get a Pit Boy,
Matt B, I'm sending you an email in just a second. I got a response from
you guys would
Polymaker.
have printed armor.
Just a
I'd
minute,
have
you get an
leather.
email from me. You can confirm you got it.
I mean, you can have the leather armor.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah,
We
well,
can
I'm
just
worried
have
about
more
my
of a
gun.
duel. Yeah, we could have more of a duel. Again, there's a duel going.
Yeah, there is.
Well,
I mean, hey, well, the super sledge. You can 3D print the super sledge.
true. I was just pulling up melee weapons for Fallout.
you have the super sledge. You have the shish kebab. I won't recommend the shish kebab.
I mean, Nymph's golf driver or Nymphy's golf driver.
And I would feel like that would break. You hit that with this. I'm sorry. It's going to. This
Zach,
shield is.
let me ask you
no
again.
I
joke.
literally,
Is that carbon fiber?
I can see the smoke pouring off of Tor's head right now with all the thoughts he has going through his mind. I can see it.
Like I have access to a lot of carbon fiber filament.
So Kenny, this is Pet G reinforced with it.
Okay.
I'm just telling you. I think you guys are going wrong, and I know that they're.
Sergio, take care. Have a great day, my friend. Happy birthday to whoever had a birthday. Matt B, check your email.
Oh, it's his.
Got it from
it's
me.
his goddaughter. I was like, who else has a birthday this weekend? Mine's tomorrow.
Wait, what, Dave?
I said you guys are going for structural stiffness and rigidity. I'm going for PLA.
So what we'll have to do is hope that next year it's super hot at Murph again, so your armor will just.
It would
start
be a
Trust me,
lot
Viagra
of warping
will
going
help.
on.
It'll conform.
It'll conform better.
Awesome.
Yes.
Congratulations. Yeah, just click on the link. Use that code. It's worth $35 towards filament, and yeah, you're good to go, buddy.
Oh, also to tell you something, Dave, my armor is segmented, so I'll have mobility. Just
That's was my thought process for me as well. It's just I want a design that's out there that I can kind of either remix or play with that works well for my. Again, you're much smaller than me, Zach. You have an advantage. There's a lot of cosplay that fits you guys. It's a little
I mean, because if you look at this,
larger people.
You remember when Barnacles done the costume of the Stormtrooper costume?
Oh, here we go.
Who was?
Barnacles printed out a Stormtrooper, Jerry Barnacles.
Oh, yeah?
And he was wearing a Stormtrooper costume.
Yeah. Thing is, though, like with my armor, actually has interlocking plates, so it can. Dude, yeah, no, Thor, you should definitely do that.
Pull out the SV08, get that printed in carbon fiber.
Yeah. You know, put a rocket on the back of it so it actually is a rocket-powered sledgehammer.
Just have it powered by those little CO2 canisters.
Okay. Wait, maybe slightly horizontal. That guy makes, that's not nice.
What are you working on? Your MPCNC frag?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it wired up.
Got you on the big screen.
You what?
Got you on the big screen so everybody can see what you're doing.
I'm just wiring up end stops. I got it all tensioned up. Made this drawer for the laptop. Got my emergency stop over here. I don't know. Let me see if I can, because I'm on the laptop. That's going to be where the wires come down to the brain.
Uh-huh.
So right now I'm just getting these end stops done. The guy who gave it to me didn't have them wired up. So it's been one of those things that I'm just been kind of dragging on doing. I hate wiring. and just listen.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, especially when you do it from scratch and print it. Luckily, you got most of it together, so you just have to go through it, make sure it's functional.
Yeah, I mean, everything was printed, so that's the good part. I didn't have to do all that. So
I've done all mine in PET G. I didn't want to use PLA because the temperatures in Vegas and getting hot in the garage. ABS or PET G, I think would be perfect for it.
it's a ASA.
I've never worked with ASA.
Ooh.
I think I have a couple rolls around here, but I've never printed with it that I can remember.
I haven't either.
It's beautiful.
It's just
neither have I.
ABS.
It's like ABS, okay.
Yeah, just like ABS.
If I would have printed it, I would have done it in ABS.
ASA would have to be in the enclosure also, then, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, fun fact: you can actually acetone vapor smooth ASA too.
Really?
Yes,
Yes.
you can. I did not believe it until I tried it myself. I was like, oh.
Well,
So, yeah.
it's in the same family, right?
Yep.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
family.
That's why 3D glue their 3D glue for ABS also works for
Yes.
their ABS.
Yep.
ASA works for ABS, yeah.
Yes. Wow. My brain. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm
500 kilograms.
Well, knock on wood, my stream hasn't dropped today, other than at the beginning when all my tabs shut down twice. So it hasn't happened
Well-
again. So
All right,
With Windows 11.
hands up if when you first started 3D printing, before you knew about glue, if you tried PVC glue.
As much as a
I-
couple rolls
No,
of filament.
I'm the only one that tried PVC glue. Oh, you tried it too? PVC glue?
I'm sorry,
That-
Kenny. Yeah, Kenny, I'm there with you. I actually
Yes.
thought maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I've
No.
used ABS pipe cement for ABS parts. It's better than
Well,
making
ABS,
slurry.
yeah. But yeah, but PLA
Yeah,
and
pipe cement should work fine.
for ABS. It works fine. People will take ABS and they put acetone or whatever in it and melt it and make it slurry.
Slurry. Yeah.
Just go buy a can at Lowe's or Home Depot made for ABS pipe and you're good to go.
that glue, man, that gets expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it works though.
I know
That's
it
the
does.
problem
I
with
know
it.
it
It works
does.
so well. So it's worth the money. It's just it's pricey. It's like nanopolymer. They're both pricey. They just
Well,
they work.
I used gloop on my big alien. Remember when I glooped it together? And a lot of the gloop is watery. Some of the cans I got were thick, and that was great. But the stuff that's real watery, it was hard to gloop it up, stick them together. I put duct tape on them for 24 hours, and some of those parts still separated. So it's still harder to work with unless it's really thick. So the solution is a 2-part epoxy, which nothing's breaking that. That ain't ever coming apart. But, you got to mix the 2 parts, stir it up really good, get painted on, stick it together. It gets hot, and it ain't coming apart ever.
Zach, what are you holding that big black round thing for?
I knew someone was going to say that.
because it's mine.
I don't know, buddy. I don't think you've ever handled something as big as your forearm that's black.
You're kind of new toy.
But no, I'm a. So this was a test fit. This isn't the final part.
No, it looks good though.
Yeah, the hand gauntlet thing looks really good.
But yeah, no, I'm going to be redoing this in PET G as well because I want to make sure, like, how when knights would challenge our other knights, right? They would slap them with a gauntlet. So
Yeah.
I
the
want
way-
to keep up that tradition.
I got a big question about you guys. Are they even going to allow that? Are they going to sanction that?
We're gonna check on that.
Two guys,
Yeah.
Yeah,
whack
we're gonna
each
check
other.
on that.
Yeah, I would.
Murph isn't going to be an issue. Ryan would be okay with it.
I don't think Rocky Mountain would be that much of an issue.
It's 3D Printopia is the one that I'm actually worried
That's kind of college where they're really strict on everything. Anywhere else, you simply take it outside and you just do your thing and no one's paying attention. A third person films it real quick and you go back inside. You don't make a big deal out of it and tell everybody what you're gonna do.
Just hide around the back of the building. Yeah,
Yeah.
easy.
Just two
Go back-
guys.
Go around, go outside where all the
guys.
smokers are hanging out and whip it out and do your thing and then go back in.
Get out, huh? Okay.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm whipping up my big black.
It's
Gauntlet.
like, hey, just,
Yeah.
just be gentle with it. Be gentle.
Yeah, we can indirectly pretty much say anything. Just be careful. Choose your words carefully. So anyway,
Well, that's why I said my gauntlet. You know.
yeah.
I'm describing the color. It's big.
Oh, Dave, I think I mentioned earlier. I don't remember your answer. How do you like your new Delta that you got? How's it working for you? Any issues or problems?
The only issue I had was with the. I had a few layer shifts, but it wasn't anything. I'm really thinking it was that something got bumped with the infill on it, but it's loud. The only thing I can say bad about it is it's very, very loud, which it has to be. The CPAP has to blow that much air to cool the filament, but I kind of like it.
On one of those printers, on one of those, I don't remember which one it was. Somebody modified that and they fixed all that noise. I don't remember where they moved the fan or a duct or something they did to the top of it that took care of a lot of the noise.
I was told you can take the intake and switch it, and the air pulls it through instead of pushing it out.
What Nero did was he pulled his off, got a hole saw, cut a hole in it so it's pulling in from the enclosure, and it's not sucking in from the outside to kind of quiet down a little bit.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was. But yeah, I needed to look more into that when I kind of heard the rumors about it, and I'm like, aha! But whatever it needs to be quick, because every time the wife's down here, it's the first. Does it have to be that loud? Can you turn it down? Like, it's the fans, babe. There's nothing we can do. But it's a little bit too fast for the overhangs, and it has to run on hyperfilament. You cannot use normal filament in it and get the full brunt of it. Otherwise, it's going to be a little choppy. Where's that print I had there? Hold on. Where did I put it? It's somewhere around here.
Zach, here's another thing about you too. What about 3D printed chainmail? Have you thought about it?
I have the files for it. It's going to be.
You can make 3D. You can make 3D chainmail.
Yeah,
you can.
It's insanely easy.
Can.
Wow.
But is it going to really stand up though? Yeah, it's going to take a while with all the retractions.
So, hey, we never restricted what type of 3D printing to use. I have resin printers.
That hurt.
Time to hit up the JLC PCB.
No, I just had to sneeze really loud twice, and it came out both ends at the same time. Wow.
TMI.
So I'm going to be using my Onyx 410 for chainmail, if I can get it tuned in properly.
Back in right after the recession in 2008 and 2009, I got hired at Clearwire. Don't blame me for tech support with Clearwire. First 4G. There was a guy, because a lot of those guys are, really, I don't know. He was big. Sitting there with wires making payment. The real stuff. That's why I know about it. I thought he was nuts.
You're cutting out there.
Ooh. Look at that.
Yeah, so I'll let it hold on.
Okay.
So see, that's what happens when you run it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going too fast. But on the bottom here, you'll notice you don't have the issue. These are hyperfilaments. Did not have the same issue compared to your standard filament. But that's all. I mean, if you slow it down, it prints great. But that's kind of not the point.
I've always wondered if that high-speed filament is just a ploy to make more money.
These are hypers. So one is Creality and the other one is an Anycubic. Both of them are high speed. And I have a bunch of other high speed coming just to keep testing this because most of the filament, I got to slow it down. So it's kind of like, yeah, this is printing really fast. No, wait, it's going just a
So-
little bit faster than a bamboo.
So on bamboo, would Ludacris work?
T, do you have a blue eye?
What was it?
I've only tried Ludacris once.
You have a blue eye here on that
Huh?
side?
This is it's a birthmark.
Oh,
Yeah, it throws people off. So yeah, I've been running around, so I'm actually my circulation is going
something.
pretty good. Oh no, this has been there forever. That's been since about 8 years old. So I have what's called a Mongolian spot in my eye. There's a long-term medical term for it. It was like 1 in every 3 billion or 3 point whatever billion have it in their eye, but it's like 1 in every 30 million will have it on their back, near their butt or spine. It's just a mark that it's a weird thing. But yeah, it affects my pigment. And then I went face first into the ground when I was a kid,
Wow.
riding a bike, trying to impress a girl.
Been
and
there!
It
Well, not
really
a girl.
does.
I was trying
Yeah, I
to
was
feel alive.
trying to.
I was
I
trying
was
to feel alive.
dumb. I did the whole get up on the wheels, get up on the
No.
pedals, did the whole switch back and forth in the middle of the
No.
road. My shoelaces got caught in the front.
I
The wheel
tried.
locked up. I went straight
I tried
in,
to. Okay,
right in front of her.
and here's mine. Okay, here's mine. I wrote a poem. And this one, I'll make this long story short. When I was about 8 or 9, I had to write a poem about the flag. You know, elementary school sign. Okay, it was so good. The teacher said I got to read it in front of student assembly,
Read it.
and it went to the White House. Or no, it's in an archive somewhere in Washington. Is what I'm trying to say. You know, it's kid stuff. Okay, so somewhere out there in an archive. Anyways, so I was headed home because back when I was a kid, I was into car models. So I'm pedaling against traffic on the wrong side of the road, next to the sidewalk, right? You know, the curb, pedaling my ass up. Oh, light station. I got my model, you know, a car model. Damn thing hit me in the face, and I went flying. Missed the curb by that much. Hit my tooth, all bruised up, and I looked like that in front of the student assembly. I was all beat up because it was like the following week. And I mean, my steering wheel, I cried all the way home. You know, and this was Linwood, you know, next to Watts and Compton, you know, from the hood, you know, and I'm still a little kid riding my bike home, all beat up. I mean, I had a big old chip in my tooth. So yeah, been there.
When I was in 5th grade, all the people in 5th grade were writing the letters to the president and the White House. Go on with Kenny's story. I got something to show here too. Well, I was sick for that, and when I came back, I was told to write the White House, and I did. It was a makeup work, and everybody else are getting. I think it's President Carter at the time. I don't know, 1975 or 76. I wrote a letter, and I was putting them down for skiing in Colorado while my dad is out of work and can't get a job, and you're not doing your job, blah, blah, blah. Well, all I got back was a thank you letter from the White House. Where are my pictures, like the other kids got? A week or two later, a guy comes down from California to talk to my class about my letter, and he was there specifically to talk to me about what I wrote the president. But I never got pictures. Here's what I got instead. A thank you letter from the White House. That's the envelope up top. U.S. Department of Labor. They sent me a letter in care of my grade school that I was in, and a letter talking about what I had to say to the president. So that's my proof that I have about the letter that I wrote, and I never got nothing back. So that was pretty cool.
I didn't get that back. They just said it was going.
So my sister framed it all for me, and I've had it forever hanging on my wall.
I would love to have what I wrote. I was just told that's where it was going. I would love, because it was a poem on a flag. And I remember, I was like, damn, that sounds good. And I was a little kid, you know?
Yeah.
And they said, yeah, it is good. So, you know, yeah, I was all banged up from the student assembly reading that.
You don't remember the words anymore?
I just, no.
I wish I would have had an original copy of what I wrote him, but I didn't because, you know, they didn't send it back.
There's a lot of things I wish, but life happens.
And other than being a content creator and doing my live streams, and that's my
I
mark on
did
the
have
world.
some trouble. I still have to clean up the bottom.
It still looks good.
That's beautiful.
Your bonsai tree, you've been watering it too much, Matt. It kind of got fat. Oh, do you guys notice? Matt has a haircut here. He's all clean shaven, haircut.
Matt, my friend thinks that print's amazing, by the way. The little.
Pardon me?
My friend thinks that one print that you just showed is amazing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have a little bonsai tree too. This one is with a round pot.
It's a baby bonsai.
Yeah, at first, actually, this one doesn't have the support problem, but I did break it when I took off the support.
There was just mine's showing there's an update right now. Did you update yours?
The bamboo?
Yeah.
Should be 0.27 now.
Let me check.
Here's a picture I did on my CNC the other day. I did a video on it. Where'd it go? There it is. The Haunted Mansion sign from Victor Vasquez I guess in Florida. Everybody should know who Victor is.
Yeah.
No.
He did this a long time ago. He took a bunch of pictures of the Haunted Mansion sign in Florida or wherever it's at from Disney World. It's over on My Mini Factory. I say in the video that I did that it's on Thingiverse, but it's not My Mini Factory. And I did that out of MDF. The clearing pass was like an hour and a half. The finish pass took over 10 hours because I didn't crank up the speed like I should have. But it came out really good.
I've never been to the Florida one, but being from LA, the original I imagine is at the Disneyland, just like the original Caribbean Pirates.
Yeah. Oh, stop it! I just closed the wrong damn tab. Damn it! No, I
don't think I'd spend a dime at Disneyland today, man. No way.
Damn it!
That's weird.
You know, this could be like brass knuckles. I just realized that.
So, is this all holds barred, or is this when you're gonna stop when shit starts breaking, or what?
We have to discuss that.
We'll discuss that.
Electroplate them.
And
ooh,
I would have I was
undo close tab. Yeah, I accidentally clicked on the X and I closed all my tabs on one of my monitors. I just reopened the Twitch window, but I had some other stuff open. It's okay.
So this could be like another Jake Paul and Tyson fight.
Yeah, they're both getting sued over that, and that's a shame that Tyson didn't go out and do a proper job and just whack him good. But I guess money talks. You do what you're told, right? That's a shame. No one will ever trust him again in a fight. He's too old, but he still has a little power left. But anything else he ever tries to do in the future, nobody's going to believe it after this fight, after what happened. Because even an old dog can come out like a ton of bricks, real quickly. They're going to get
tired. You look
of
at some of his training stuff.
Yeah, it was vigorous.
It was nothing like the fight.
Yeah.
Hey,
there's moments he could have flattened him.
Hey, I challenge any one of you guys to go against Tyson.
No.
Exactly.
Did you see what he did to the person on the airplane?
No. What happened?
No, a few years back, a guy on a plane was tormenting him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, saying crap and, like, antagonizing him. Mike, his face was not recognizable. Yeah, I don't I respect my ears where they are, and I respect my organs being in,
right place,
and my bones in one piece. You don't mess with
greatness. He's
If
still
you're not a
Greatest fighter
professional
of all time.
boxer or MMA fighter and trained at taking a punch, someone could hit you and kill you that quick if you're not trained and you don't have the neck muscles for it. I can think of a million reasons why your average Joe couldn't take on a professional boxer and get hit one time. It'd be like getting sucker punched. It could hurt you or kill you quickly.
Yeah. And Mike, one time, if you just stood there and said, hit me, yeah, you'd be in the hospital.
Yeah. I have a little bit of training, but I am not. No, I don't even want to, like, think about. Even if I'm, like, in full riot gear armor, I would not want to face Tyson. That man is terrifying.
Yeah.
I'd probably have to hit up Zach for some new teeth afterwards.
Yeah, and we even saw his butt, huh?
Wait, what?
You
what
enjoyed
Thor?
it, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said I'd probably have to hit you up for some
I
new
still
teeth.
got nightmares about him walking away from the camera on that one.
Come on, Jerry. You admit it.
Are you touching your bill plate, Dave?
No, I've got my corners. Corners. I'm on the corners.
Okay,
No.
I want to make sure you're not doing that cardinal sin again.
That was hilarious. I knew that would annoy somebody. Touching
Yeah, it
all
annoyed
on
me.
The FL Sun.
Wiping off
Like-
your build plate with your hand?
Oh no! When we opened the FL Sun on the live the other day, I took the build plate and I was literally putting my hands all over it. I said, "I know somebody's going to get annoyed by this. Because you got to wipe it down anyway with alcohol." And so yeah, I trolled somebody, and I guess it was Zach. Oh, this is.
Yeah, when they say hold back, I may forget. Like, I just get that image of him touching the plate, just like, oh, no.
I always put nanopolymer adhesive on all my build plates, but once the print's done and I scrape off any excess, I usually use my hand to wipe it off, but I got nanopolymer underneath it. I don't think I'm getting any oil on my hand on the build plate. It doesn't seem to affect it.
No. I remember before I learned that, I did, and I had some failed prints because of adhesion, and then everyone said, wow, my language is slurring together. Ever since I learned that the oils from your hands could mess up your build plates, I stopped, and then wow, print fails have failed. I am not intoxicated. Why am I slurring like this?
Are you okay?
Language, Zach. Language.
My hands are both upright. I can stick my tongue out.
Yeah.
Smile.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not stroke.
Was there a leak of some laughing gas there?
I was about to say you were doing all of that post processing.
That laughing gas ain't nothing, man.
Maybe too much SAA? Oh.
Make sure you got the cap on your acetone on your shelf.
I mean, I do. That's a thing.
What were you
I just make
using
sure-
when you were using the mask? What were you using?
Like N95, the mask.
Yeah.
It's
What were
great
you
at
using?
the-
What chemical?
Oh, I was just sanding.
Oh, dust.
Yeah, I was just sanding. Yeah, no, both caps are closed. Maybe you need to be intoxicated or you're having a stroke. That guy, Meg, really?
So young. They're so young.
I mean, I get better at playing Beat Saber when I'll have a few drinks in.
Man,
I don't know how.
Colorado, what am I going to be able to do? And everybody's drinking at night, man. What am I going to do?
Oh, look at those dice.
We're going gambling. Gambling in Vegas.
Place your bets.
Yeah, here,
PRCast.
Vegas is a fun place to visit. You got money.
Wouldn't want to live there.
I'll put a few
No.
chips in.
Yeah, Vegas
days.
Vegas has perfect weather. We don't
Yeah.
get tornadoes. It rarely ever snows unless you live at Kenny's house. And yeah, it's perfect weather. It gets hot in summertime. And yes, it's dry heat. People say, what's dry heat? Well, you're not sweating in the shade. It's what dry heat is. If you're not in the sun and you go in the shade, you're fine. You're not dripping in sweat. So we have almost perfect weather in Vegas.
Oh
year round.
shit, man! My boys are always wet. No, anyways. Yeah, you're gonna sweat.
Here's a picture of my garage. I took about 2 weeks. I've done some rearranging, and there's my 4 CNCs in that picture there.
And,
one
and the
here,
wind
one here.
and the wind here is relentless.
And there's my dust collector right here. It's a Harbor Freight that I split apart. This Cyclone is from Tom Lama. He had on Maker World or somewhere. Thingiverse. I printed that out. All the debris goes in the trash can. Anything that might get past the Cyclone it's being filtered here. That's a tractor trailer semi filter. There's a blue bucket underneath behind this sign that'll catch minor debris. And I haven't checked the trash can in over a year, but everything goes in here. It works great. And I just drag the hose around from CNC to CNC. I need a longer hose. So it's kind of how things are rearranged.
We all need a longer hose.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
So, hey Dave, when you do make your armor, though, I would highly suggest doing sizing rings.
Sizing rings? Yeah.
Yeah. So you take. You know what that is, right?
Yes, I know what that is. Yeah, I did it
Okay.
for helmets before.
Yeah, it's amazing. So
The same theory as like a certain other kind of ring where they give you a 3-pack. You figure out which one fits.
Oh yeah. So this is what I'm doing for my helmet. I did it for my gauntlet.
Yeah.
Just
print out the first 2 layers at the bottom of the helmet and see if it's big enough to fit over your head and your ears. And if not, size it up a few percentage.
Yeah.
My Master Chief helmet, I think I did 108%.
So yeah.
105, 108, I don't remember.
It helps me with all my armor, so.
There you go, Zach.
Oh, thank you.
Give the camera a minute. There you go.
But you have different sizing. This is actually from the gauntlet itself. That is just tight enough to fit. But,
I would hate to figure it out, Bill.
so, like, let me get the gauntlet. So, see how this is the same.
The dust collector has a loud hum. The loudest part of the whole process would be the Makita router, makes noise. And then even if I had a spindle, the noisiest part of anything is when that bit hits your wood. That's where all your noise comes from. The CNC's not loud. The Makita router screams, but if I had a spindle, it'd be quiet. But the minute your bit hits your material, that's where all your noise comes from. And with my garage door closed, it's got foam panels in the garage door. Any time of day or night, I can be out there. I can walk out front. I can barely hear it running. So I'm not disturbing the neighbors or anybody. And I work construction for so long. Yes, my ears ring. No, the sound doesn't really affect me, but just for safety's sake, I usually put on earmuffs because why make your hearing any worse than it already is? So whenever it's convenient, I do put on earmuffs usually. And safety glasses, obviously. You don't want to break a bit or have a chip or something come flying across the room, hit you in the eye. So always wear your safety glasses around when you got your machine running.
Oh, yeah.
Two hours and
Dave is a popular guy. Holy crap, Dave. Dave, stop laughing. I don't understand that.
They're watching. We're just messing around in chat, apparently. Oh. My phone was going off, basically. I put it on the charger and forgot it had died when I put it on the charger. So when I put it back on, every message just came through, and like 4 of them were from the job. So
I have a Galaxy S23 I've had for about a year, and I just recently realized it's got hyperlapse on the camera, which is like time lapse. And I started using it, and I was filming. But what's bad about my new phone, which is on my son's plan, I don't have insurance. I pay him $65 a month for my wife's phone and mine on his plan. You plug anything into it, and it gives you a moisture error. I cannot plug in to charge. I have to put it on a round disk to charge. That's the only way I can charge my phone. I've watched every video you can think of. I've done everything I can think of. There's no moisture in here. There's a lot of videos out on it, so it's evidently it's a common problem. Well, while I was doing my hyperlapse, filming a really long CNC job, my phone went dead. So I went in and grabbed my wife's phone, and she was nice enough to let me use her Galaxy S23 to keep taping. Then I have to upload all my videos to my Google Drive, and then I have to download them, since I can't transfer them to my computer by plugging them in. I can't solve the problem. It really irritates the hell out of me, and I can't take my disc and tape it onto the phone while it's sitting there looking at my CNC job. That won't work. And it's just irritating that I got this moisture error. What?
Why not design an adapter where you can put your flat piece inside, where you put it on to charge it, and put the phone in, and then have it on like that? You know, like print a piece and then have it closer together.
Yeah, I thought about trying to tape it. That would look really half-assed. See if I could wrap it in blue tape or something to tape that round ring on the back. But since the camera is right here, and this area here is not that big, the disc would have to grab it. Then I have nowhere to clamp it. So anyway, I got to try to figure something out. I just wish I could get rid of the moisture problem for the phone. The Galaxy S23, S22 that I had before this, it was just almost identical. So when I upgraded the S23, nothing impressed me. Nothing looked different. It works exactly the same, other than I have a moisture error. And I got an extra camera. When I first got it, when I'd open up to take a picture, my finger would be in the way a lot of times of the lens, since I've got the extra lens on it. So.
Yeah, I used to do that a lot.
But quite often, I don't use my DSLR to film my videos. Most of the time, I use my camera, which has perfect high quality. And then I edit in DaVinci Resolve. So, or to film a TikTok or something, I use my phone. Then I got to edit it, obviously, upload it from my phone. Oh, there's that picture frame again. How's it coming?
So I got more of the seams covered up. But I actually had a crazy idea. Funny enough. So I'm thinking about making these like different size picture frames, but for photo shoots of like the stuff I make. So have a white box that has different color lights in it that I can change, and then the outside be black. So when I do Photoshop, or not Photoshop, photos of my prints, there's the word. A photo shoot of all my prints, it looks like it's all framed. What do you guys think about that? My gosh, my color correction is absolutely horrible.
I think I think you're framing yourself.
Yes.
I am.
But no, that would look great.
Yeah, no. So I'm excited about that. Like, but yeah, no, I'm waiting for the.
Now he's in portrait mode.
Now he is portrait. Yeah.
I made a frame too the other day.
Ooh, I want to see this frame. Let's get Matt's frame
not
up
as
in
good
here.
as yours.
And now he's in landscape. Which do you think is better, portrait or landscape?
Which is
let me
better
pose for
side?
this one.
Huh? When shooting a video with a phone, use landscape.
Of course.
Oh, of course.
Oh, but there's so many people on Facebook still doing portrait.
Hey, you could say I'm a frame in a frame.
You've been double framed.
I have.
I always go to Pro Video. When I'm filming video, I just had to look at my phone to see the setting. I hit Pro Video, and I've used Hyperlapse. That's the only two functions I've ever used on the phone. So if anybody has any ideas on any other shooting modes I should try, let me know. I just started using Hyperlapse recently, which is like time lapse, and it works really good.
Panoramic's pretty cool.
Oh wait, I need to find a banana and some tape.
That means I could film something and it shows me a wider angle, or I got to film it wide. I don't know how that works.
Jerry, make him smaller again, please.
Yes, please take him away. He's scaring me.
Here you go.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Matt, you
but
gotta
not
get your
as
head
good
in
as...
frame. You're not in frame. There you go.
Not in frame. Ha ha ha. Man, we're coming out with some zingers today, man. We got some geniuses in this group.
And that's
Yeah.
probably all one print too, isn't it?
Yeah, one print.
Yeah, this sadly isn't. I wish I had a printer this big. If anyone out there wants to help me out with that, I wouldn't complain.
I got a T500 right there.
I thought you were going to
Yeah,
sell
Matt-
that.
Yeah, if you live in the UK, Matt will give you a great deal on the T500 from Congrove.
I mean, I need a lot of help with making stuff. Especially since I went over budget this month for filament.
Yeah, as did I.
Do you
Just
have
a
to
little
eat
bit.
filament?
Was it over $1,000?
No,
That's $2,000.
it wasn't 2,000, but it's more than rent.
Somebody online shared a picture. I forget what Facebook group it was in, and he said, "I think I have too much filament." And I swear to God, he has to be a business because I seen row
Yeah.
after row of filament.
Rose, yeah.
It had to be a business. There's no way that was somebody's house. Nobody has that much filament unless you're a multimillionaire because he literally looked like a business. You've never seen the photo?
Yeah, I've seen the
Yeah, I
photo on
have.
Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah. If I was,
I only have like a.
that'd be cool to be rich and have a big enough room or building large enough that you could have all that for your own personal use. That'd be cool. But you'd have to be selling an awful lot of stuff to have that much filament.
So, fun fact, I'm actually looking at buying a warehouse and convert it into a house.
I've had friends to do.
Yeah,
that,
you've
do
said
here
that
in
before.
California.
Yeah, so I'm still looking for buildings in the area, but if I can, it's going to be next to the if everything goes according to plan, I want to be next to the Midwest Rip Rap Festival, so I can have our makers come in and then they could just stay at that place, so they don't have to pay for hotels.
Give them a better deal. Charge them something. You got to help cover your costs.
Or the cost of
Yeah, cover your cost.
Yeah.
So Zach, quick question.
Yeah.
Once you get implants, do you
Be like a
do you still-
hospital, I guess you call it, right?
and next month I'm getting 4 implants in my upper. Do you still got to wait 4 months before you can get your denture?
4 to 6 months. Yes, you need that titanium to osseointegrate with your
what?
bone.
I don't. Okay.
He's
Osseointegrate.
speaking medical now.
You need
Don't
to
get
swallow
me
your
started on
down.
medical.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
still got to
but,
wait
yeah.
4 months, huh? So that means
Yep, it's where.
so that means that it's still going to be toothless. God dang it.
Yeah. So, well, the thing is, though, they should provide you with a healing denture that will cover those healing caps on your implants. So you should be able to have your teeth. And then what they'll do is go to the next step. They'll give you your permanent dentures, which will have the actual. If you're doing all on fours, that's a little bit different process. But if you're doing a basic implant set, it shouldn't have all on fours. Do you know if they're going to be permanent or removable implants?
Permanent.
Permanent. Okay, so all on fours. So that has a different process. They'll take your denture, see if you like it. Aspen doesn't do permanent as much.
We're talking to VA, so
Don't forget you're gonna have a
Yeah.
gag reflex.
yeah, the VA is a little different. So
Well, the thing is, though,
Good.
with all on four permanents, we remove the palate. So that because the top of your mouth actually has some taste bugs. That's the funny fact. It's nowhere near as much as your tongue, but the palate of your mouth, your rugae, has taste bugs.
yeah. So they do that at your place?
We don't do it at our place. We don't do all on fours in any of the offices I'm in.
Can you bring me a
I
cup?
would say
So if that is done, do they have to do that?
do which part?
The palate.
Yeah.
If I was getting
in
4
Aspen-
implants, this again the VA. All right.
Yeah.
This is a quick question. I was just wondering if I still had to wait 4 months. Because again,
Ooh,
gonna-
what is that?
I get
They're
my
gonna
implants
put-
next month.
Cordless drill.
Okay.
Ragman, stop screwing around.
That's gonna suck, man. I hate getting drilled in my skull because I already got.
You're not going to feel it. They're
Oh, I
probably
know it.
going to put you on lidocaine.
Oh,
The
I know-
good
well,
stuff.
Yeah, I already got drilled twice in my bottom jaw. So yeah, I already know. It's a trip being. I mean, that's your jaw. That's your freaking skull. Think
Yeah.
about that. Oh,
I know.
man.
I do it.
No. I'm not looking forward to this.
And soon enough, we're going to be making surgical guides to do that in office, so I don't have to, do a third. Why are you giving at me that look, Dave?
Because I'm like, you're going to give somebody else instructions on how to do it? Some random person, they're going to streamline it? Some person getting minimum wage on how to do that?
I went
hope
to a
not.
dentist 4 or 5 years ago, and I wanted to get false teeth because my insurance would cover a real basic plan. And they said you have to go to an oral surgeon, and your jaw on the bottom, something about the way my mouth is shaped, they've got to cut your gum. They got to grind away a bunch of the bone because the teeth won't fit. And I have no idea what that would cost or how much pain I'd be in. But they have to cut my gum, peel it back, grind my lower jaw away so the denture could even fit.
Yep, plasty. That's a fun procedure.
I never had it done. I don't have very many teeth on the bottom, and one of them is broken. It's been that
So
way.
you
for
got a
couple years
bachelor's
now.
and all that?
No.
Huh?
Yeah, let's go back to 3D printing.
You don't have a bachelor's, then how do you know so much?
I get bored and I study. I have a bachelor's degree in something else completely entirely different. And an associate's degree in something that is also different.
All right.
Associate's in advertising and marketing and a bachelor's in game art and design.
Okay, that paid off, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. No, the degree is dead because the school went under.
Yeah, my associates, health information technology.
I just have the degree in hard knocks.
Yeah.
I got the
I'm
fuel
in
pump
college.
replaced for my wife's Mercedes the other day. I've been procrastinating for months on that, but I finally jacked it up and I got the fuel pump replaced. And thank God the car started, and that was a problem because I thought it was a fuel pump. I did not replace the fuel filter while I was down there, which is right next to it, because the fuel filter costs more than a fuel pump does for that 2002 Mercedes. But I'm glad it started up. So now I have to, since we normally keep the battery on the car disconnected because it's a backup vehicle, since I want to sell the car now, or we're going to sell it, she gets half the money. At least that's what I told her is going to happen. I have to drive the car for 3 or 4 weeks and put 150 miles on it, because if I sell it to somebody tomorrow, they can't go smog it. Because whenever you disconnect the battery on any car in the world that has a computer in it, the smog machine knows you disconnected it, and they might think you're trying to clear a code. So you have to put enough miles on the car that the smog machine won't detect that, which is about 150 miles on it. So I don't want to sell the car the way it is and tell the next person, oh, by the way, you need to go get a 10 or 20 day, drive it for 3 weeks before you try to smog it. They're not going to understand all that BS. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll list it in January. So
I still said 10%.
yeah, well, anyway.
But
We'll
that's
see,
between you.
we'll
that's
see what I
between you
get,
two.
and then I'll say, here's how much you can have, and see what she says. So we'll figure that out when it happens.
Yeah. You ain't have it sold yet.
Or I'll say, how much do you want out of it? And I'll anything above that amount, then I'll claim. But the car sitting there as a backup vehicle cost me $40 a month for nothing. We only drive the car once a year when I have to smog it. If my truck should ever break down, it's an emergency vehicle. So.
Hey, Dave.
Have fun there.
I came off the Q1 Pro. I'm just sitting here wondering if these.
Looks like a tray you throw papers in, your bills in, or something.
Yeah, that's literally what it's for. The wife asked for it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but the problem is I didn't realize this thing took 17 hours to print.
Well, all those retractions.
Yeah, all these retractions, but you notice it's completely flat, and this is just regular cheap ABS on the Q1 Pro. So, I mean, it was a 55-degree C chamber, but I'm just kind of like, wow, that actually worked pretty well. I mean, it's not perfect. There's some can't really see.
It's white. It's white
Is
filament
it-
on camera.
Is the print
Yeah, you
good
guys
enough?
are able to see
Would you,
that.
would you pay money for that and buy it if somebody was selling it? Is it
If
quality
I
good?
sanded this, and I mean, you could probably run this over with a quick, like maybe 150 or 220, and that would solve that right away.
It's
just
nice so when you print
real
on, let's
slight,
say,
real
the
slight.
bamboo, for instance, and you get a print off and you go, wow, I'd pay money for that. That looks good.
Some of the bamboos come off worse than this. Some of them come out better. Depends on my nozzle and everything else. So, but this is just, I'm used to this curling and twisting and all that off the build plate, but that's just
I mean, for ABS
nanopolymer.
print, yeah.
And then when you take a
and it's
picture of a
cheap
print,
ABS.
the camera lens tends to see things that you don't see with your naked eye. You go to upload it online and you go, oh my God, that looks like hell. I can't post that. But you didn't notice it until you took a picture of it.
Yeah, like
one
this.
thing about the bamboo, everybody says, "Oh, it's so," but it's supposed to have spaghetti detection. You know how many times I've opened that thing, and I mean, we're talking spaghetti hell.
It
It's thrown
usually
in
sees
meatball-
it.
Usually, but I have had some serious ones.
So, out of curiosity, has anyone here messed with Nylon X or Fibron from?
Nylon X, no. Carbon X, yeah. Wait,
Or how about Fibron? Yeah.
I smell ribs. What am I selling? Ribs or steak or what do we got going on there, Frag?
Okay.
Where's my ribs? It's my birthday tomorrow.
It's
Happy birthday.
That's a happy birthday tour.
Yeah, how is that stuff?
Is that metal stuff?
It is. One of them is. This is the metal stuff. This is the recycled fiber, and this is the fancy stuff. I don't know what to print with it yet. I'm too scared. I don't want to waste it.
Oh, hey, Jerry, I took 3Ds in.
I see it. You mentioned Fibron, and then Scott's in chat.
I got some, but it's in the old box.
Here you go, Scott.
Thank you, chat.
But yeah, no, that I want to try that stuff out so bad.
I'm going to try some as soon as I have something I can actually make with it, a functional print.
Exactly. Like, I want to try it, but I don't want to waste it.
I want to build a mace with it.
Got a happy birthday coming in there.
Thank you, that guy makes.
How old are you going to be, Tor?
33.
God,
ladies and gentlemen, Edge of 3D, Scott. What's going on, Scott?
Look at that hat. Oh, that's a lovely hat.
No way. How are you doing?
Been a while.
Can't hear you.
I'm in.
Oh, there you
I'm
are.
in Manchester, England. I just got back
Hey,
to the
I
room.
didn't see you. You had
Drinking
Smurf?
cider. Yes, I'm at Smurf.
God
Oh, awesome.
damn it. I was right there and I didn't see you.
Shit, I forgot my hat was on, and that light's really bright. But yeah, no, I'm here at Manchester at Smurf, and we were last night. We were all down in the lobby here at the hotel hanging out, but tonight they got some Christmas party going on in there for the LGBTQ plus rugby team or rugby club or something. So
oh God.
Okay.
very crowded. It's very loud down there. So
All right.
Are you,
I just went and
when are
got
you going
some.
to be back there tomorrow?
I'm here till Monday.
All right.
And I was laughing because you had to look up in the sky to remember all the letters.
Yeah. So yeah, I was just down in the bar with Steve and Nero and Doc from moron, and then I just ran to the grocery store to get something to snack on and buy a pint of strawberry lime cider. And you guys are still
Copenhagen.
on here, so I figured I'd jump on for a minute.
Cool, appreciate it.
Copenhagen.
Hey, hey, cheers to you.
Cheers. But I'm actually, mine's on the rocks and glass. And were you here today, Matt? Oh, he's not even on screen now.
Hey, Matt. He can hear you. I got the headphones on.
But yeah.
Yeah, I bought a 6-pack of that Mexican beer they sell here in the U.S. I can't think of what it's called, but I tried it for the first time ever. It's real popular. It's called something. I can't think of the name.
Those Secchi's, Modelo's, or a Corona. That's the only
I think it's
three.
called Modelo.
El
Modelo.
Presidente.
Yeah, the bottles are kind of shaped different than a regular American bottle.
Modelo's.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I bought it. It's expensive compared to what beer usually sells for.
Are you going to be here tomorrow, Matt?
I'm not sure. I have to ask my wife. I doubt that. Was pretty tiring today, so hold on. Yeah, sure. Yes, I can come.
Had to ask the warden.
Hey, wife is
That's what us
driving.
married guys do, man. We have to ask the warden.
I just put my cell phone number in the private chat, Matt, so text me when you get here.
Okay.
Are you coming in on the train?
No. Car.
What?
Oh,
Dave, what film is that? To say POTUS on it
This
or
is-
fetus? Or?
Yeah, this is a Fetus. I do not like this filament. That's a nylon glass filled 25, and it's got a coating on it. I'm not a fan of this. But
Yeah,
you're asking
gonna
about
do,
the Carbon
hot
X.
end.
Yeah, I did run through a whole spool of the ASA carbon fiber from Carbon X. And I like
So-
this. I really do like this. It prints real well.
I just realized that if you don't send somebody an invite week after week, they will show up. And I did not send Scott an invite yesterday, and here he is today. Because I figured people know I'm on, so if they want to pop in, they know I'm here.
we'd actually talked about it last night, Jerry, down there in the bar. If it hadn't been so crowded down there tonight and everybody had been back there, I was going to take my all my rig down there and set up and live stream on your stream from the bar down there. But with that party going on down there, it kind of dispersed everybody else out all over town.
Yeah.
There's just a few of us down there, and it's so freaking loud you wouldn't be able to hear anything anyway. So, and I have the munchies because I went and ate earlier, and so I went to the grocery store and picked up some food to eat. So, and then sat down here, and you guys were still on, so I figured I'd jump in for a minute. But
They got
Yeah,
a
Matt,
gift
if
shop or vending machines in the hotel that you're at?
no, they have a bar and a restaurant in the hotel that I'm at. That literally within 25 feet of the front door of the hotel, you've got a Asda, you've got a Tesco, you've got a Spark, you've got Greg's, you've got. I mean, we're right in the middle of a college campus. You name it, they've got it.
All right.
And I just ran over to ran Asda's right here on the corner, and I got let's see, cider, hard-boiled eggs, chicken, bacon, and sweet corn pasta salad, some noodle cups, all kinds of shit. I had the munchies.
Hard-boiled
I went
eggs.
over there with the munchies, and it cost me 20 pounds to get out of there.
If I ever went to the UK, the first thing I would want to eat would be fish and chips.
Oh, fish and chips.
I already had
awesome.
that right here at the hotel, and tasted exactly like the fish and chips that I eat in Kansas. So,
all right.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, you got to have it at a mom and pop store in England. You can't have it at like
this was at a
name
mom and
brand
pop
place.
store in England.
Really?
Yes, it's a little private Irish pub around the corner here. But no, what you have to have in when you come to England is you got to go to Greg's and you got to get a chicken bake or a steak bake.
Big.
Yeah, Matt will know what a chicken bake and a steak bake is from Greg's. They're unhealthy as hell, but damn are they good. So,
Yeah, I know them. I rarely eat them.
it's not too bad today, Matt. Honestly, just now when I was out standing here on the corner, it was blowing pretty good because we're in a bunch of high rises right here. So right on the intersection out here, it was blowing people's hats off, and I seen more than a dozen umbrellas turned inside out. But so anyway, but that's all good. Good time. A lot of people showed up. Boron's booth is stuck in customs down in London, so their booth didn't show up.
Wow.
But yeah, Sam had his death racers today. I don't know how. When I got over by there, there was such a crowd of people I couldn't get anywhere near it to see how many were out there competing. But looked like they had quite a few. So anyway.
Did you film any content for
Matt,
any video?
What's that?
You film any content for any videos on your channel?
No. I'm here as a my badge says attendee, not content creator.
Okay.
So, there's really nothing to film, Jerry. It's there's nothing else. There's nothing earth shattering here on display. There's nothing new.
It's a
being
lot of the
announced.
same stuff.
I'm try to get yeah.
The one they
everything
just
that was
had in-
announced at Formnext.
Yeah, the one that the Formnext, that looked really cool. All the stuff I seen there on the videos, that looked really, really neat.
Yeah, and you got to realize that was just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So, like the people from Big Tree Tech, they've just stayed in Europe instead of flying home to South Africa because they were here for Formnext, so they just stayed here and then doing this event, and then they're flying home to South Africa next week. So,
Where from my international mark? You got me looking
anyway,
up.
Matt.
You got me looking up steak bakes on my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, I have your phone
Greg's,
number down. So.
Gregg.
Yeah, I see it. I
What's
just
the
pastry?
yeah,
Jerry?
but looks like a pop tart.
Right, but
Sorta.
when you hold up the pastry, if the lines in it are going side to side, that's a chicken bake. If they're going at a 45-degree angle, that's a steak bake.
Okay, this one's going at 45.
That's a steak bake then.
Yeah, and it says Greg's.
Yeah,
I
and
need
they
to
have
find
corned
something
beef
to eat.
bakes and holiday bakes and bacon and cheese bakes, and they have
What
all
if the-
kinds of bakes that are not healthy.
Yeah, we have a couple of international markets here in the Vegas Valley because we are international. I wonder if they got one. I'm sure they got them.
There is no Greg's outside of the UK.
But it's not something they sell in like a freezer set, so it's got to be fresh. Is what you're saying?
That I have no idea, but here, all of the Greg's stores that you go to, they're made fresh right there on site. So, but no, Matt, I didn't pie 3D Musketeer in the face, but also Doc from Boron took a pie to the face, 3 of them today, and then lost one of his contacts trying to clean the pie off his face.
What is a pie? Just Cool Whip and a plate and a tin? I don't think it's an actual pie, is it?
Just whipped cream and a pie tin.
Yeah.
So if you got somebody that doesn't know what they're doing, you're going to have a bloody nose.
So Colorado, I'm thinking about going to Colorado, and I'm thinking about you still do the dragsters?
I don't know if somebody would be doing dragsters there or not. I'm not doing any of that anymore.
Really?
I haven't made any content for my channel. I haven't I'm down. I have one printer left. I have a Voron 2.4, and that's it. So,
Wow.
Man,
I
your stuff
sold my
though
trailer.
at 3D print.
What's that?
I said your stuff at 3D Printopia was amazing though. I loved seeing all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, the people in the Armchair Discord have decided that I don't know what I'm doing, and so anytime I post anything or do anything with it, they it just doesn't go well. I just quit.
But your
Man,
post,
I'm so sorry to hear
I,
about that.
Somebody can screw an eye bolt to a ceiling and hook a part to it and hang dumbbells from it, and gets hailed as a hero in materials testing. And I build a computerized machine that creates stress strain graphs and is repeatable and everything else. And I'm told that I don't know what the F I'm doing, and this, that, and the other. And then the expense of it. You know, I have to buy that filament to test it.
Yeah.
So $20, $30, $40, $50 a roll of filament to test it, and then what? You know, the filament's not. I don't get the filament for free. I have to pay for the filament to test it, and you know, what is it gaining me? You realize to pay for a $20 roll of filament, a video on YouTube would have to get around 45,000 views just to pay for one roll of filament. So that's just a $25 roll of filament. You start talking the stuff that people keep asking me to test that's $70, $100, $120 a roll.
Yeah.
All of a sudden I've got to have a video that gets 250,000 views to even pay for the roll of filament. And that doesn't happen. So
a lot of work making content and you get negative comments. Yeah.
But hey, Scott, I'm here to say I have watched.
I don't care about negative comments, Gary, because negative comments are still engagement, and that you still get paid for them.
But hey, Scott, I want to say though, I have watched some of your videos and your presentation, about the testing, all that. When you're doing the rat rig, again, I've watched a few of them. Your presentation, you do fine. You know, you even sound like Paul Tuttle when you go peace out. You know, so I think you do a bang up job. So
no, I'm not Paul Tuttle. You guys got it all wrong. I sell propane and propane accessories.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, we need a Broomhauer. Who's Broomhauer? We need a Broomhauer, and then we need that. I'm the ocean, stupid. You know, his neighbor. Well, I already know who Bobby is.
No, just the whole thing with the YouTube channel and doing that testing and stuff, it's all great, but
it's all out of pocket.
Until a sponsor steps up and is going to provide me with the funding to buy the filament, you know, I can't justify going out and buying a $60, $70 roll of filament to run one set of tests and then have this roll of filament that I'm never going to use and try to turn around and sell it, you know, and get 50 cents on the dollar back on what I paid for it. It's just, it's not worth it for me financially to do that. So
not sustainable.
Anyway.
Sustainable.
Yeah, it's not sustainable.
Plus, you got your business, right? That you got to tend to.
Yeah. I still have my full-time 80-hour-a-week job, so that doesn't change. But anyway, I'm still going to go to events, but my badge is going to say attendee, not vendor, not exhibitor.
Hey Jack, how you doing, buddy?
It just says attendee. So
Jack in the shop is in chat. Tripod was here earlier. He popped in for a while.
Oh, and somebody said, "Damn it, Bobby."
I think Sam was over at the after party drinking with Prusa and Joel finally made it to town, but Joel had he left on his flight out of Seattle, got over northern Canada, got diverted to Minneapolis for medical emergency, caught a flight out about 8 hours later to Amsterdam, and then was supposed to fly from Amsterdam to Manchester, but that fell apart, so he had to fly from Amsterdam to Frankfurt, and then Frankfurt back to Manchester. So he didn't get here till just a couple hours ago.
Oh wow.
Damn.
That's probably why I didn't see today. I saw
Serious
pictures.
jet lag. Serious jet lag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to send you a message right now, but it doesn't let me. What's the area code from America? 01?
+1.
1.
+1.
01.
+1.
America is number 1.
Yes, Jerry, that's the trailer that had other people's logos. The logos are all stripped off the trailer, and the trailer got sold 2 weeks ago.
I see now. Now, okay.
I forget
So,
I used to know what Germany is when I was over there. I forget. Isn't it Matt? Isn't Germany 49?
I'm not sure. I think so.
Yeah, I think it's
I know
49.
England is. I know England is 044.
Well, nothing's come through yet, Matt.
Yeah, I know.
You're on
It's better
Discord.
to have insignificant funds.
Spit it out.
Okay, well, are you on Boron?
I knew I was right. Yeah, I served over there, Robert. That's how I kind of sort of knew.
Matt, put your Boron or your Discord handle in the private chat.
All right, I'll put my Discord in. Yeah.
Where is it, the UK or England, that it's like a Pink Floyd movie when the phone rings? It's like, neat, neat. I can't think of what I'm thinking, but it's got a weird ring to it.
Oh, right now when I dial out from here, even dialing back to the United States, it has that same.
This is the United States calling. Are we reaching that one? But I can't think of. Sounds funny, or it's different, not funny, just different than what I'm used to.
That's a song.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't think we're reaching. I can't. Man, is that Pink Floyd?
I heard it in a movie though. There's some movie I was watching and it had that weird ringtone to it.
Yeah.
I got to grab a battery. My vape pipe's dead.
Okay, who's using a Dremel?
Frags.
Sounds like a dentist.
guy above me.
Almost sounds like a dental drill.
Then I don't know about down drill.
You ever let you practice on a patient?
What?
Here I'm meeting.
Yeah.
Ever let you? Yeah, right. You've drilled on a
I am
patient,
a dental technician.
and you drilled on a patient.
I will say I cannot answer that question for legality reasons. But there is a reason why I have this kind of shirt. And plus I get bored and I like learning stuff, so.
Is that all one word on Discord, Matt?
Yeah.
Funny story. When we were loading out of 3D Printopia, Scott was in front of us, and I tried to cut in line going around the original entrance, and they turned me all the way back around, and I still ended up right behind him.
Thing is, though, how did I get in the back and I wasn't there all the time?
You're in the
They're gonna
Discord
let me-
server from Polymaker? You can
What's
find
that,
me in
Matt?
Are you in the Discord server in Polymaker?
I am not.
Me?
All right.
Gary, can you mute him?
I am no longer a part of Polymaker in any way, shape, or form.
Frags, you're causing
You know-
PTSD.
All right.
Matt, that doesn't work. Matt,
I know. I know.
Try to
Uh,
get
you-
Had it.
Just put in Jerry. Jerry, can you post your Discord server, please, so I can link with him?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll get this figured out here.
I'm trying to.
I
I
gotta
had
load it.
some like anxiety. I heard a sound behind me coming from my printers. From this armor that's printing.
You know, Zach, we could go really hardcore and like go with some PPS.
Whew. Well, that's why I was asking if you knew about Nylon G or Nylon X. Have you heard of that?
I have, yes. But
I have some of that.
oh, you have some.
That's going to be a really expensive hammer for me if I have
I
to
was
do
about to say.
DPS.
Yeah, it's really expensive.
You know, I'll just make some brass knuckles out of it.
I'm thinking the PPS may need to be in certain portions of the armor.
Says unable,
Legit.
says unable to accept invite, Jerry.
No, we just need
Alright.
to electroplate it. Both of you need
Yeah.
to electroplate them.
That's weird.
By the way, is there going to be a referee between you two guys?
I don't
Where's
know.
Hendrix when you need him?
With my
Remember, this
channel,
is
I
a
said
work-
invite people, and I copied the link. I don't know why it's not working.
What,
Yeah,
what
when I
need
go
to
to it, it says unable
discuss?
to accept.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. We're working on this. It's going to be a lot of it's mainly for marketing. It's marketing to get everybody to these rep festivals, so they can kind of see what kind of fun you can have.
That's weird. When I
And
click
then
on my own
kinda-
link, it says accept invite.
Okay, well you also need 3 guys with scorecards,
have it
going
now.
like 1, 0, 7, the scorecard.
So,
No,
Kenny,
yeah.
you're going to be a scorecard. Are you volunteering, Kenny?
We're going to see you in a bikini? I don't think I want to see that.
I didn't. That's
No offense.
Walking around.
I didn't say round girl. I said scorecard. You know, like the Olympics. I didn't say
Yeah, you
round
could be
girl
our-
for fighting.
You could be our score guy, girl, whatever you want to be. You can identify as the winner of the filament contest.
I identify as a 100% certified USA white boy.
I got it to work finally, Jerry. I
Yeah.
have to.
All right.
I
Oh,
have
white
to do it the right way.
All right.
And I also identify as 100%,
Alright, found you.
101% heterosexual. Thank you very much.
Sitting?
But yeah, no. We're the Rockies. We're going to be like getting the hype up and everything, get more people involved, and just and have a good
Bring the
time also
community.
with it too.
Yeah.
Oh, one last thing I identify as. I identify 100% as a homo sapien.
I don't know about that.
You also identify as not frozen.
Yeah, I told Kenny about that. I told Kenny off camera before the stream. I said, "Yeah, last week somebody said Kenny's stuck in the back room. He's frozen in the waiting room." That's why he wasn't on camera. That's kinda
Again, I'm not going to be frozen now. Again.
Well, how do you
well,
think I feel when I get kicked out of my own stream and I can't get back in, and then it drops it like it happened 2 weeks ago? We had like 11 people here.
So is anybody on screen right now? Is anybody on screen right now using Firefox?
I'm using Chrome.
So nobody. See? So that's what it was. Because I
told you to change your browsers.
Yeah, I've been using Chrome ever since.
And then my tab for YouTube, the chat, I had popped out chat. It said reload. The minute I click reload, all 11 tabs shut down. I was like, what the hell? And then after I started my live stream, it happened again. It hasn't since. I only got 5 things open right now, but I don't know. That was something with Windows 11 or what. I don't know why that happened. But I'm hoping they get fiber in my neighborhood in the next couple months. That'll be nice.
I love
I got
this
fiber
shield.
right now. Matter of fact, I need to go. No, anyways.
Zach, I'm so jealous, but it's okay. It's okay. There's time.
I'm
There's
jealous of your
energy.
Warhammer. You know how
Hey.
jealous I am of that Warhammer?
It's
So
you
who's
you want to
streaming?
redesign.
Hey, and plus Zach's not married. You know, Zach's by himself. So after work, he's got a lot of spare time.
Who is streaming
Speaking
over
of
the
Warhammer,
weekend and you want to do a shout out for your own stream so people can come check you out? Dave, are you streaming over the weekend? You got anything going on?
I am, but Scott was saying something. Sorry, what'd you
Yeah,
say, Scott?
Scott was saying.
Yeah, I was just saying because I heard Zach just talking about Warhammer, and I said, speaking of Warhammer, the guys from Voron found a Warhammer store like a half a mile away from here in the mall yesterday. So
Is
they
this
were
the
all at
one
the
with the
Warhammer
full
store.
store?
Shipping back a bunch of stuff to the U.S.
Or not full store, the full statue?
I have no idea. All I know is they found a mall like a half a mile away from here with a giant Lego store and a Warhammer store in it. So they all come back packing bags they have no way to fly home with.
Wow.
And half their savings spent.
Buy another suitcase and hope
Warhammer.
it all fits in a suitcase and pay for another bag, I guess.
Yeah.
Look at Scott, look at his hammer at Dave.
Okay.
You gotta electroplate it.
Yeah, I can see that electroplating it. Who was that? I believe it was
He's going to take that to this.
That's
And
gonna
we're going
fall
to see
apart.
which one survives.
That's called destructive testing. You can make a YouTube channel about it.
And then get yelled at by everybody.
Hey, Dave.
Oh yeah.
This is true.
Anytime you destroy anything plastic, it's gonna be waste.
No, it's going to be war damage. It's better for the costume. I thought about taking a Dremel and just like gassing four marks across this so it looks like a dragon like attacked it.
Like a claw mark. I
Yeah.
thought about doing some of that for this thing. Do like
Like
blast
from a
damage.
death claw.
I mean, I have the files. I can print another one. You should print another.
I am in love with that NCR helmet.
Galactic Armory one. Yeah, I love this thing. I need to print a different one because this ASA did not. Like, there's a few bits in back where it's not going to show up. But yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay.
I want to
Well,
print their helmet of the skull they did, but you got to join their Patreon. I never did. And I think it was like last month's model or the month before. They don't have that one up for sale by itself. You know, the one of the skull helmet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, no, this is from NCR, or not NCR, wow. Nico Industries.
And then I thought,
What's
you know what? I should
the,
learn to design my own
name?
helmet. Then I can get my own. I have the software. I just have to learn how to design it.
Hey Matt, can I file a complaint with you since you live here in Manchester? Hotels need to put freaking mini fridges in their rooms and ice machines. There's no
You don't
mini
wanna be
fridges in
running
these rooms.
small.
There's no ice machines, and they don't
Is
give
there
you
slime in the
washcloths.
ice machine?
That's an American thing.
Yes.
No ice machine on the
They don't
floor
have ice
anymore.
machines here. They don't have mini fridges.
Wow.
So
Not
you
even
have
a
to go
cup,
down to
not
the
even-
bar and get a beer bucket and have them put ice in it so you can keep your cold food in it.
Do they have a coffee maker?
No, they have tea kettles. They don't have coffee makers there, Jerry or Kenny.
Wow.
They do have Starbucks, so you can still get shitty coffee, but
Shitty
no, you don't have a
overpriced
coffee maker. You have a tea kettle.
Yeah, that's right. You're in tea country.
Oh, you have a tea kettle, and you have instant coffee.
Delicious.
Man.
Zach, did you just do an oops?
I'm about to say, did you
Does
just
it even
break
have
that?
a TV?
I did, but look, there's no damage.
Give the camera a chance to fix itself there. All right.
No damage. Woo!
If you want ice,
I'm surprised because this is POA. This isn't going to be my used weapon. Oh my gosh, there is no damage on it. I am shocked.
I make hot tea once in a while here at home. I put milk and sugar in it occasionally.
Well, they
How
have
is there
milk
no
here too.
Scott, does that
Yeah,
room
there's
at least
milk,
come with
Jerry.
it? Scott, does that room come with a tea? Oh, you got to be kidding! Powdered
That's
milk.
not room
Here's the
temperature.
milk.
Is it?
That's milk.
Here's
Oh, it's
the
like a
sugar.
creamer. Okay.
Wow.
Here's all the teas. You've got Earl Grey.
Ooh.
You've got organic pure green tea.
What kind of money? Does that,
Organic breakfast tea.
the room you're staying in, what kind of money does that cost? Because, depending on where you stay and what you pay, probably has different amenities.
I have no idea. I paid $1,700 for my flight and my room altogether. So,
Okay.
No chai tea.
My flight from Wichita over here back to Wichita, and the room for. So I got in Thursday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 nights room, altogether was $1,700.
Ouch.
Of course, you got cable TV on the TV, right? Got a lot of channels.
It's like 30 channels, but there ain't shit on there.
Yeah,
Okay.
crap. English TV.
Downton Abbey and stuff like that.
Yeah,
First
English
time-
TV. It don't matter whether you're in a hotel, where you're at. English TV is not. No,
You guys are American.
it's not anything
tonight.
like we
So
have.
what's
in
that?
France.
So hey, Dave,
Mm-hmm.
We got
this
we
is
got
what I'm
you, man.
thinking
tea
about.
there.
So this is one of the weapons I'm thinking about actually making that would be for the combat. Just to give you the heads up.
Okay. It's a maze.
maze.
You got the weight up top.
Yep.
It's okay. I have an
about a
idea
ball
that I
maze?
don't think anybody's thought of yet. So, because
You know, ball
everybody
maze
likes
is
to
what-
keep them pristine.
Why are
No,
you
but-
sounding like Major Pain?
Because I'm just
Who?
thinking these horrible. Eh.
You're gonna receive some pain when you know the name Major Pain.
Let me see your finger. Your leg hurts? Hold on. Now you don't feel your leg pain no more.
Mm.
Yeah, I seen a video on YouTube. I didn't click on it. Something about Paul Jr. and his wife. I don't know if it was a divorce or a death in the family, or it was something on YouTube. I just never clicked on it. It was on
How
my
did this
popped up under
survive?
recommended.
Paul Jr.?
Yeah, I don't know what it was about.
Oh.
I didn't click on it. A lot of the thumbnails. A lot of them are clickbait, so
Yeah.
Just like on YouTube, a lot of people died, but they hadn't died.
Yeah, most of that's phony too. Yeah.
Speaking of clickbait, has anybody seen the video of the loop? The actual prototype
Yes,
that they have that's now working. It's working in the video, and there's nice
Oh.
angle, nice shots that they have of it for on camera.
They're amazing focus quality.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, just if anyone's
How it-
falling for that, I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's, I feel
Yeah, the
bad.
loop can only get so high, so they're not doing what they want to do.
And they're not even on Kickstarter or anything. It's a Shopify account, so they don't really have to do refunds, even though they said they were.
Yeah, no. I'm just that upsets me.
I would love an actual filament maker, like a
Yeah,
home
I mean-
desktop filament maker. Just buy actual resins. Don't recycle crap. Just buy resins and make my own filament.
Virgin materials, yeah.
Like the virgin
Yeah.
pellets.
Scott,
the-
I mean,
what I
It's
thought
cheaper that
today
way
is-
also.
whether or not you're in 3D printing or not, you're always welcome here. If you ever want to drop
Oh,
in,
yeah.
you're always welcome, no matter what you're doing. We love
Always
having you.
great to have you.
I still got my 3D printer and stuff, and I'm doing shit for me now.
Okay.
So I just, like I say, the YouTube channel and stuff like that, it wasn't making any money. It was a lot of extra work and and doing the events for everybody else was an extremely amount of work, and there was no monetary gain for it. And I'm burning up paid vacation time
Take care,
to
Matt.
to go to these events and not being able to take vacation when I want to take vacation for me. So
Yeah.
I finally just had to draw a line and say enough's enough. So
Yeah.
Understandable. Sucks. I always love your videos, but it's understandable.
I'll probably continue to make videos at some point, but it's not going to be anytime soon because I've got other things I'm interested in at the moment.
Yeah.
What's your name?
So,
You know, it'd be terrifying seeing you make a suit of armor and weapon because of the experience you have.
Who? Yeah.
Wouldn't-
Who are you talking to?
Wouldn't you
Zach?
think so, Dave? Scott?
What was the question?
I think it'd be terrifying if Scott made a suit of armor and weapons with all of his experience and knowledge.
Oh yeah, Scott would make an awesome one.
I feel like he would destroy both of us.
His technical know-how definitely outweighs ours by leaps and bounds.
yeah, you know. I appreciate but I'm sure that making a suit of armor is probably a little out of my wheelhouse, but I can certainly try.
Oh gosh, that's scary.
See,
He's going to destroy us. Dave, we gotta join forces now. We were sworn enemies. Now we got.
we
Now we
got
gotta
to
join
team up
forces.
this.
If you had a lot of money, send all the files to PCB way and do it out of aluminum, something that might actually be functional.
Some
I could
titanium.
probably get JLC PCB to do it for me for free.
Dave,
That
we
helmet,
got-
Do you want to sponsor a
Sent-
video?
They don't take no very well. And I keep telling them over and over and over again that I'm not doing any videos right now and I don't need anything. And they still 2 or 3 times a week reach out to me and want to collaborate with me to do videos and stuff. It's like,
Like, what can we send you to get you going again?
Galactic Armory sent them a file and it cost them, I think, $2,400 to have them print it in aluminum. It's a nice looking helmet, but it's
Yeah.
it's more functional, like a motorcycle helmet. It's not a piece of plastic that looks good for cosplay. It actually looks functional.
yeah, I was going to have them do me a dragster out of aluminum, and
Here's the
it'd
thought.
be way too heavy to race. It'd just be ridiculously heavy, but
It'd just be fun
just
to
for
have.
show at the booth. But to me, that's wasting their resources for something that's really not going to gain anything for anybody. So
A
Zach.
few years ago, they reached out to me and they wanted to know if they wanted me to sponsor them in my videos. And I asked them a handful of questions about different things. And the next thing you know, they say, never mind. They backed out of it. They said, don't contact us. It's like, I was just asking ins and outs of how things work. And I don't know. It just backfired or whatever.
well, I'm friends with one of the people at PCB Way on a personal level, and same thing with them. I mean, I could reach out to her and probably get something done right away, but my friendship with her is at a personal level. It's not
Yeah.
It's not at a YouTube creator or anything like that level. It's just, she's a friend of mine. So
So Zach, have you seen Sergio's Darth Vader?
Yeah, no,
Huh? Zach, have you seen Sergio's Darth Vader?
I may have. Was it posted on one of the Discords?
I don't think so.
No, he bought it. He didn't 3D print it.
Yeah, he bought it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's full on premium. I mean, it's nice. It's nice. I mean, he's got the helmet.
I mean,
he's got the whole thing.
I mean, you've seen. So, well, who do we lose?
I don't know who we lost.
Kenny.
We lost Kenny.
We lost
Oh my
Kenny.
gosh.
I knew it.
Oh, here he is.
killed Kenny.
He just
There he
crashed
is.
out.
Now he's froze
There
back.
he
in.
is.
See? Told you, Kenny. You talked too
Oh,
soon.
what happened?
You talked too soon.
Kenny was talking. There he was gone. Where's Kenny?
Frozen in
Like,
back
oh my
room.
God, they
Bite
killed
me.
Kenny.
Bite me,
Or
okay?
Hey, come on, it's just a little bit fun, Kenny. They make fun of me all the time too.
Yeah. Wait till you get in your 60s, you'll get grumpy and bitchy.
I'm 60 and I try not to become that
Hey,
person that I
I'm
knew as a little
already
kid.
like that.
I
What
am
you
that
talking
person, so
about?
it's too late.
Yeah. My brother is too, but I'll never be like that. I'm young at heart and always try to act that way.
Hey. It's
I'm
more
just
fun
not.
this way.
Well, it's coming up on 11:30 here, so I'm gonna peace out and go to bed.
All right,
Well,
man. You have a good one.
Have a great time there tomorrow. Have a lot of fun, and
Yep.
you know, nice
Okay,
seeing
Paul.
you.
Yeah, Matt, message me on Discord when you get headed this way, and I'll meet you over there at the front of the
All right,
Hey, Ladybug.
venue.
all right, cool. Yeah, I was today at the Death Ray stuff.
You were at the
And
death race stuff today?
Yeah, yeah.
Hell, I was standing right there by Georgia.
Did you have your hat on?
Did you see
No.
the woman in on a scooter, on a mobility
Yeah.
scooter? Yeah, I was
Yeah.
standing right next to her.
Yeah, I seen you then.
Ah,
Yeah, you guys rolled right by me. I was standing up there at the corner by Georgia, and you guys went down to the door off to the side of the rotary doors and went back in the building there.
yeah.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
like I say, if you're going to come over tomorrow, give me a shout on Discord. Let me know what time you're going to be here, and I'll just meet you out
Cool.
there.
Thanks.
So
Looking forward.
we'll take a walk through there. We'll go across the street and get something to eat.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So anyway, catch you guys later.
Have a great
Some
night.
steak-
Thank you for
some
coming
steak
on.
bakes, huh? Some steak bakes.
Yeah. Steak bakes and chicken bakes, Kenny. Sausage rolls are really good too, but the chicken bakes and steak bakes are where it's at. So
I bet.
I'll eat one for you tomorrow and tell you how good it was next week.
Uh-huh.
Catch
dude,
you
have
guys
a good
later.
See ya. Have a
See
good
ya.
one.
Stay
Take care, buddy.
crazy.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get out of here too. I've been on for 3 hours, 42 minutes, 25 people watching. We're going to raid into Loyal Moses on Twitch. He is doing a road trip right now. And everybody watching on Twitch, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And we're going to raid into Loyal Moses right now. We got that started. That'll be taking off here in just a second. It's counting down 6, 5, 4. But
Guys, have a
thank
good
you.
weekend.
Thank you for the donations. Thank you for everybody. Thank you for the guys that won the filament. And it's a shame Sergio and Jose wasn't here when they drew.
Yeah.
And Dave, when he's streaming again?
We're streaming tonight at, I love this because Miss Lee Marie did it. It was midnight 30 this evening. So technically
Cool.
Sunday morning.
Well, everybody,
Harry birthday stream, but yeah.
thank you to everybody for coming on, and we'll be back next week, same time, same bat channel. Take care, everybody.